He's coding now. I love Ray Chase. Hi guys. Okay, well, aside from the creepy lavender Pokemon music, it's been like what, 6 days, y'all. I miss you guys. Sorry I haven't streamed. I've got a very, very busy week for reasons. So, we are streaming today. I've got my lovely friend Titus here, and we're going to do at least 3 hours. Let's settle for 3. I do want to do some Nymphals tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes with my schedule and everything. If I don't, I'm sorry, but streaming will be back to normal next week, as promised. Um, Apparently we're at a point where we're gonna die, so if you came here looking for laughs, you're not getting that today. At least not at this point in the story, so let's get to it.
I don't see anything yet.
I didn't share it to you? I thought I did.
You might have, but like my Discord could be lagging. I don't know.
I did share it to you, but it's because I wasn't on it. I was on my starting screen. Do you see it now?
No. Like you'll need to bring me back to the call. I need to leave Fences back for it to refresh.
Okay. Hi, Ron. Hold on, technical difficulties as always. We reached a paycheck, by the way, for you dorks that spent money on me during the little small sub train you created. Yeah. I got paid!
Yeah.
Yeah! Let's get it. Did you see everything?
Alright. Yep, I
I
see.
got paid. I know. Thank you, guys. I love you. No need to, though.
After the clearing out of the rain.
Okay.
Yes, you need your money.
No. Now we're starting, guys. It's not gonna be a happy point,
Yeah.
but that is this sort of game, so. 1 cent incoming. Let's go, Ron! Anything else you'd like to say before I start? We're good? Okay.
Oh, you mean me? No.
I was asking both y'all, but okay. Good. It was good I'd gotten Takumi-san on my side, but as a whole, it didn't feel like any of this had gone well. It left a really bad taste in my mouth. Also, let me know if audio's okay early on. I should probably check that right now, by the way. Hold on. Oh, great. The music in the game stopped. I can't tell if it's good. After that, I lost my job at the kitchen. Well, I hadn't exactly lost it, but since Kaori-san had voted for me, I was restraining myself. Yoshitsugu took over the work while I secluded myself in my hut. It was Takumi-san who suggested it. He said it was best I watched out for any potential attacks now that it was out that I was the snake. He also took over testing the food for poison. I remembered what he'd said.
もし雲が生きてるなら、お前を
If
守る
the
ように言
platter
っ
is
て
still
おいた。
alive, I've said they should protect you.
And that doesn't apparently work tonight, so...
お前を信じるなら、狼はあと一人だ。
If you're
できる
telling
だ
the
け早
truth,
く
then
蹴りを
there's
つけ
just
たい
one
もんだ
wolf
な。
left. I want to settle this as quickly as possible.
So I told him I'd do everything I could. It felt like Takumi-san and I had grown rather close. And no, not in the way that would make boy love fangirls squeal with joy. I gratefully took my food and was happy to get away from the melancholy atmosphere that lingered after Mochi says, "Wait a minute, your ship's cannon."
Oh yeah, it's canon.
Takumi-san was right. Just one wolf was left. You know, everything was going kind of too well, except the negative aspects with the, you know, Pizza Boy's family and whatnot. Things were going well. This is a sad way to die. But most peaceful. And from my point of view, I had 4, no 5 candidates left. One day may have not been enough to corner them. Did I have any ways to ensure I could end it tomorrow? No, this was a problem. Whenever you see like that green smoke background, it's never really good. For now, I'd investigate who I considered the most suspect. As long as a spider protected me, the rest would be a war of attrition. Attrition? In that case,
Correct.
Okay. It's a weird word. In that case, I had to aim to end it tomorrow. I feel like I've seen that word, though. However...
It basically means like a kind of like stamina and durability. So basically, it's just saying whoever could like outlast the other one would be the winner.
Oh, okay. I never woke up after that night. Why? What happened to me? I didn't even know. I felt not even the slightest bit of pain or suffering in my deep slumber. But like the dense mist outside, my sleep appeared to have engulfed everything and became a shroud not of this world. Did the spider not protect me? In the end, the loser wasn't even allowed to entertain that thought. Huh, I thought we were actually doing very good here. Interesting. Game over. Bad ending number 17. He's gonna be like, you dumbass.
やっちまったな大将。
Thanks,
しかし
man.
こいつは何だろうな。
I have no idea.
謎多きバッドエンドだ。ともあれ回避策はきっちり示してやるぜ。
Yeah, everything was going so swell.
今回のバッドエンド17
Oh,
対してモッチーくくっ
Mochi
何
got
が
back at
起き
us.
たかはぶっちゃけわからねえ。まだな。
Maybe we got like sleeping pills on the food or
狼
something.
にやられたわけじゃなさそうってことだ。実際雲の守りは当てにできるはずだし、謎が解けるのはだいぶ先だろうが、ここは一つ別の選択肢を選んでみてくれ。
He's
Huh?
like, alright then.
選択肢がロックされてる？
I don't know.
キー11を持ってねえのかよ。なら5
Oh, you're not gonna specify which one to go to? You're so lovely, sheep.
同じキーが揃ってるならここは正直レイジング
We can go back
最
because
難
we
関
kind
か
of
もしれ
saved
ない。
some of this. So
引っかかっても気にせ
we
ず
already
進んでくれ
we
る
already
と
have
嬉しいぜ。
Oh, I do. Okay, he was saying that just in case you don't. Hey, title
yeah.
drop. Okay, we did get that
つ
one.
うわけで今回はここまで。
So back to the chart.
Okay. You wanna maybe like chart? Hello? Hello? Okay. That was weird. We're going here, you said? Or
Yep, all the way down. Keep going. And this one, no, go back up.
Oh.
Or no, keep going down. Keep going
okay,
down.
yeah, 'cause
Down
I
to
don't
down
see
to down.
anything yet. Maybe there's something in the middle here. This middle path you see in between these two. Maybe that one?
Hold on. Just go back to the question. The question mark.
Question mark. Where was that one? Oh, this one?
Your screen is frozen on my end.
Oh,
So.
that's lovely. Does it move now? Do you want me to redo it? Need to reshare. We didn't have this issue
Like,
last
stop
time.
sharing it. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. Last time it was fine. Just took a couple tries to get it to work well. Okay. Now?
I don't see a screen. Time to fucking pull me back into the group again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Dragging you back. Okay, we should see one. Man, Discord. When will you ever change Discord? It could also be the
All right. So yeah, keep going down.
yeah.
Yep, right.
Right here?
Right there. Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Mhm.
Now, what you're gonna want to do is actually
Skip all this.
point out that. Yeah, skip all that.
Forgot the skip button on controllers. What are these? There. Oh, what did I do? Well, we did all this. Remember?
Yep, use the one with the 2 keys. Do the one with the 2 keys.
Oh, okay. For the one still alive, I could declare that Kiyonosuke Shi was a human. With me, him, and Takumi-san, we would have 3 more confirmed humans, completing the fixed majority Yasunaga had talked about. For that, I had to believe that Kaori was the crow, but that seemed reasonable to me. After a bit of hesitation, I made my decision. I had to hurry. The wolves must have been conflicted right now. They had to be considering whether they could start faking before I spoke up. I had to declare it. Oh, we're still
Hi.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, did we do this part? Or no?
No.
Oh.
There's no skip in the bottom right. That means that you haven't read it.
Yeah, that's true, because we have that on. Okay, it was something similar. My voice sounded stupid. I raised my hand. Everyone looked at me. I was even more tense than I imagined. However, now that I'd spoken up, my hesitation was gone.
僕、久石春明が
I,
Maybe this-
Haruaki Fusaishi, am listening.
It's like the fifth time we've gone through this scenario, though. I made that as clear as possible.
野里清之助さん、そして室匠さん、この2
I
人を過去により調
investigated
べ、
Yunosuke no Sato-san and Takumi Muro-san.
人
They're
でした
both。human.
The reaction was strangely calm.
だそうだ。当たり前だが、俺も自分が人だってことを
It
認め
goes
る。
without saying, but I'm admitting that I'm human.
私もだ。さて、
Same here.
久石君は
Why
な
did
ぜ
you keep quiet
この
about this
瞬
until
間まで
now?
黙って
安永君が言った通り、多数派を形成するには6人の確定者が必要でしょう。本来あと1回、加護を使う必要があった。
Everything good?
No, your stream kicked me off, and then I'm back on it. Now it's just like
It
a
kicked you
black screen
off.
with the
hell?
wheel. Yeah.
Oh, it says I've been disconnected. That's weird. Okay. Well, I'm out now.
Oh, I can see.
Okay, it's just
Like, yep, go back.
okay.
Like Yasunaga-kun said, completing the fixed majority requires 6 people. Normally, I would have needed to use my guardian once more.
だけど母さんの
But then Mom
ほ
suddenly
とんど
revealed
確定の
itself
人と
to
して
be
現れ
all
た
but
から
certainly
予定
human,
を早めた
prompting you to
っ
act
てこと
ahead
で
of
すか
schedule, right?
First check run. I've been paid 3 times now. I think I've had affiliate for like half a year or something, almost. Like, it's about 50. You have to get at least 50 to get paid. I haven't gotten like, I think. Yeah, I think it's always been 50 for me. I haven't gotten like crazy checks, but yeah, cause you know, when somebody gets a sub or something, you get like half of that money. You don't get the whole amount. So Twitch keeps like half your earnings. So it takes a while to earn. Unless somebody donos like, I don't know, $100, then you would get that instantly. But yeah, so you get like, if somebody gets like a Prime sub, I think you get like $2.49 or something, and bits, I don't remember. Yeah, so it's pretty
I thought
nifty.
bits were a 1-to-1.
Huh?
I thought bits were a 1-to-1 conversion. Like, you would get a cent for every bit they donated.
Well, I don't know how bits work. I'm talking about subs. I actually have to look into how bits work. They might be full
Yeah,
cents.
I know a few other streamers that say that they think that it's 1-to-1.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad then.
ああ、ここまで黙ってたことは
Yes.
皆さんにも
Sorry.
亡くなった方々にも
No, what are
悪
you
い
gonna
と
say?
思ってる。
I was gonna tell Ron, at least he has an idea of how affiliate works once he gets there.
Yeah. Yes, I do apologize for staying silent until now. People have died as a result.
It's pretty good money, Ron. Just for starting out and stuff too. I'd say I'm happy.
ただ、
Something crazy, but
Mamiya-san
it's
が
good.
あからさまなおとりとして出てきた
However,
ことで、
when
逆に出ていくわけには
Mamiya-san's declaration was such an obvious trap, I could no longer announce my role.
How far are you from affiliate, Ron? I then gave them a mostly accurate summary of my intentions, similar to the one I gave to Kumi-san. Oh yeah. It will happen. Stop it. It took me a while. So that's why you said those things on the first day.
ああ、タイミングを逸した
I
おかげ
mistimed
で
some
一
things,
貫しない言
so,
動に
so
なっ
I
てしまったけ
probably
どね。
sounded a bit fishy.
You're probably just missing the consecutive viewer thing. It's hard to get 3. I think I only have like 5 max. It doesn't always calculate all your viewers or something.
と
It's
にか
very
く
weird.
僕が主張すべきは以上です。
Anyway, that's all from me
認
for
めてい
now.
ただける
Do
でし
you
ょうか、
accept that,
関蔵さ
Kanzo-san?
ん。
Well, I'll try to raid you more and try to watch you more. I have a really busy week this week, so I can't really stream today. I mean, more than today or tomorrow.
I've been watching Ron a few times.
Oh, you are? Thank you. I'm sure he appreciates it. You know, you can always promote your stream in the Discord. I'm sure my friends would love to watch you. We still left the final call to Kanzo Makishima Sea, and it was actually, a good thing that it was still like that. Though some people resisted him, he was well respected here. A split here could destroy the fixed majority.
てめえ
Once we got a big career, I'll shout you out sometime.
You said something. You just
特別な力なんて
something
ね
about having no special powers.
Everyone kind of just like comes and goes when they can stop by stream, you know? Oh, yeah. Me neither, Ron. I get it, but I'd help you out if I could. I knew he would go there.
今言ったように僕は今まで
Like I
自分
just
の
said,
正
I
体を
couldn't
明か
reveal
せな
my
かったんで
identity
す
until now.
You could like put it on like apps, you know? Like I put it on YouTube sometimes and things like that. It helps.
どうして
Why?
どうしてってだから
What do you mean?
てめえ死ぬ気はね
You
え
ain't planning on dying.
それも僕は申し上げたは
I'm
ず
sure
で
I
す
told you that I couldn't
今は
die.
死ねない
That
と
was because I still had to
蛇
fulfill
の
my
科学者
role
と
as
して
Snake.
やるべきことが
嘘つきはくくるのが
We hang
影
liars.
の鉄則
He's
じゃ
still pulling the spiel.
Yes.
嘘は言ってない
Typical.
He can't put two and two together.
Mm.
I didn't lie.
Oh, it's okay, Rod. We all start out somewhere. I used to just have me and Zeta every time I would stream for months or a year, I think, when I first started. And I've had this account for 4 years. I just never started streaming until like late 2022 or 23? Something
やっ
like
す
that.
んなんで嘘つきはダメなの
Yasin. Yasin. Why do liars get the news?
Oh, he's alive here. I forgot.
人は嘘をつかないことを前
Humans
提
dig
に
for the wolves under the
狼
assumption that humans don't
は
lie. Because that's
必ず
something that
嘘をつく
wolves
から
definitely do.
さよう嘘
Exactly.
を暴くことが即狼発見につながる状況を作るべきであっ
Where
て
exposed lies
その足を
that
引
lead
っ張る
to the
嘘つきの
discovery
人は
of the
有害であ
wolves
る
and lying humans are harmful to humans.
だから僕は過護
That's
者じゃ
why
な
I
いと
said I
は
didn't
言わ
have
ず
any
に
special powers
特別
rather
な
than I
力は
didn't
な
have a
いと言ったん
guardian.
ですが
After all, I don't have any
超能力なん
superpowers,
てあり
do
ませ
I?
んからね
ええ僕も思いましたよもっと回った言い方で
I was
何
just
か
checking your
を伝え
volume.
たいんだろうなって
Oh, did you
Yeah,
read
that's
that?
that's right.
そもそもがよそもんで
I was
素性
jumping
も
into
知
it.
れ
Go ahead, sorry.
嘘もついとった
Yes, that's what I thought when I heard that. I figured your roundabout phrasing was implying something. Like, I'll believe that. He's an outsider. We don't know what he is, and he lied.
奴は俺とキヨのこと
He
を
said that
人だと
Kyo and I
思
are
って
human.
狼だろうが言えること
Wolves
を
can do that too.
Kanzo, you're so stubborn. He wasn't wrong there. If I was a wolf and got comfortable on the human side like I was trying to do now, the humans would be good as dead. After all, I could investigate the other wolf and just say they were human, adding them to the confirmed human count. If I did that, in a few days, we'd get it in a situation where all the suspicious people were gone, while the feast was still ongoing. There was a waste of time. Oh, this was a waste of time to recover from. In a sense, the fate of the humans depended on whether they believed me or not. It was a huge gamble for them. Well, it doesn't hurt to do that. I mean, I put it on Amino sometimes. There's like a Twitch like thing there. TikTok, it's in my bio. I occasionally put it on YouTube. But why? Other than that, I think most of the people I've met is just through friends and other streamer friends and stuff like that. Why wasn't any wolf taking this chance? Or some streams I drop by sometimes and I get friends from that too.
Rumi,
マキシ
after
マの
we
ご老人は
after you
彼が
decide
王
who
か
to hang in
私
this,
とムロを出しに生き残ろうと考えて
a
いる
really weird situation happens that might not be the most POS friendly. So you might want to turn on skipping even if you had turn on the option for skipping even if you haven't read it.
Is it something that I shouldn't be showing to the chat?
It's not like overtly, there's nothing shown that would break POS. It's
Yeah.
just
Can I put a
very
warning? So you want me to skip it? You don't want me to like read it or anything?
it would be a very, very awkward scenario.
Okay, let's not do that voice thing then.
Yeah, you know how there were all those like sexual jokes earlier? This
Yes.
is like it's turned up to 11 afterwards.
Is it one of the girls?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, so you want me to turn on the skipping option? Got it. Okay, tell me
Yeah.
when to do that before it happens.
Yep. Yeah, I know exactly when it happens because there's something that happens, something impactful that happens before that. So
Okay.
I don't want to spoil anything before we get to that point.
Okay. It's fine. Just let me know when it's like near, so it isn't weird.
Yeah, I absolutely will.
Because
So,
we'll definitely not voice the extremely weird scenes, you know. Okay. Are you ready to read the line?
yep. So you're
Okay.
saying he's a wolf who is using Muro and I to survive?
Yes, Ron. You might have to close your eyes for a little bit. It's gonna get a little weird in here. We're gonna skip it though.
それは否定できないが
That's not impossible, but
私は
Oh crap. What's
サイフさんを信じますよ
I shall believe him. He may hide things, but I do not believe he has
本当に
he
害のある
means
こ
any
とは
harm.
考えない方だと思い
I
ます
forgot her voice every time. She was overstimulating me. But at this moment,
overestimating.
Huh?
Overestimating.
Oh, okay, overestimated. I read that wrong. I appreciated it.
僕もです理由
Same
は
here. My reason
夫
is
妻
that
さんが
from
僕と
this
ほぼ
lexicon.
同じ理屈で疑いを分析し人の勝利
analyze
に
the
向けて
feat
合
with
理的に手
reasoning
を進
similar
め
to
ている
mine,
か
and he's so far doing the logical things of the speed of a human.
I appreciated that. It made me want to buy him a drink once he was old enough.
俺も
If they make
妻
it
子
out.
を信頼してるおやさん
I trust him too, old man.
なぜじゃ
Why?
こいつに死ぬ気なんてねえってことを
Because I
信じてい
believe
るか
he
ら
ain't planning on dying.
Old man hasn't said a
こい
word.
つに従って怪しいやつ全員
You're afraid that he might pick the wrong target and we'd end up with a feast that's not ending even when we got rid of all the wolves, right?
そうなったらもちろん
If that happens, everyone would hang beside you, right?
こいつはよそ者だ
He's
ヤ
an
スミズに対
outsider.
する恩義
He's
で
not
死の
gonna
うな
die
ん
for
て考えちゃ
Yasamisu's
いね
sake. That's why he
だか
wouldn't
らこ
say a
そ
lie that would
死
get
ぬ
him
ような
killed.
嘘はつかね
You know, when I play games, I literally don't even like consider the fact that I might be violating TOS. I don't think I have though. I don't play anything too weird. Like when I streamed Cyberpunk, I would put like the close option on. So and yeah, because you never
Yeah,
know what
no,
would
えおや
happen.
さんが
This
蛇は全員
doesn't
食う
show
って言った時
anything
は
really.
出
It's
てこな
just
かった
it might be very uncomfortable for you to read. Don't forget.
Yeah, we'll just, if it's a little weird, we'll just skip through it and kind of read it in our heads or something. Unless you want to do it.
でも今は状況が違うし
But the situation
出
is
てきた
different
後は
now.
雲に守ってもらえる
He's
と
out
さえ
now
考
that
え
he's
て
out in the open. He's probably thinking he can even give us fire to protect.
The psychotic laughter stuff's already a little bit kind of silly.
Right, Fusashi?
Was he being honest? Or was he only saying that to make Kanzo-san more tolerant? Whatever the case, his analysis was correct. Where's the dot right there?
ノーコメントです
No comment.
No commento, sis.
Yes. That was why I couldn't respond honestly. I couldn't lie or gather more antagonism than I already had. Uso! To my surprise, someone chuckled. It sounded like a. Remember that scene? That clip got like 700 views. It was nuts. It sounded like a mocking laugh, though. Did this mean that he now accepted I was just a cowardly outsider? If that were the case, he probably wouldn't lend an ear to any of my proposals. After all, I wouldn't give my life for Yasumizu. Understandable.
じゃあ聞くが
I'll ask
この
one
6
thing.
人で誰をくくろうって
Which one of these six do we hang?
Your mom.
俺にはまだ考えはね
I didn't think about it yet. What about you, Kyo and Yasu?
The two shook their heads.
おやっさんはあんのかよ誰って
You got someone?
植松のくくる
We're hanging Uematsu.
Great! We're hanging the preach girl. Yeah, great idea.
昨日タエばあちゃんに票を入
Because
れ
you
た
voted for Taba-chan?
I thought we were in her route. What is this?
うん
We are in her route.
Alright, so she's the one who's a little sneaky. I'm watching you, ma'am.
植松何かあるか
Why are you automatically trusting anything the stubborn old man who can't think things out?
You're telling me
says? Why-
Chiami's gonna
why-
jump on Haraki? I really doubt it.
This is like you're
It's the
trusting
quiet
the
girl,
words
dude.
of
She's a little sus.
Hanzo.
It's
You know the one who
Yes.
just he's inherently pointing to anybody who isn't from Yasumitsu and is like, "You're the
Okay,
wolf because I say so."
No,
Because you
no,
have to
no,
answer
it's
it.
true, it's
You're the
true.
clown.
He's a little far up his own ass. Okay, fine.
Yeah, he's a fucking knobhead.
I don't like him. I really don't. I thought I would. I don't. He's okay. He's kind of just there.
He's obnoxious. He's
Yes,
like
he
literally,
is.
he's so set in his ways that he's not willing to hear anybody out,
He literally
despite
doesn't
the
hear
fact
anyone's
that
fucking opinion.
despite the fact that they make much more sense than he does.
Right. He's just kind of grasping at straws because he was in the feast once. Tisk. Anyway. If necessary, I'm willing to be. What's my voice for her? Oh, hold on. Oh.
You were doing it right.
Okay, I am willing to be hanged. I have not lived in Yasumizu for long. I never thought I would be trusted. I think it was a bit different. However, there is one thing I
There's
can
a little
say.
more monotone.
Like, I guess, right? That's what I normally
Yeah.
think of. I have the spider as the guardian. Oh, she's a. Ooh, okay.
なんと
What? No.
So that was her play. But Rikako-san, that was.
雲だじゃあ1日目に誰守ったか言え
Spider. Whichever protects the first one.
Ya boy or Mako.
そうだあの時は誰も死ななかったのだから
Right.
照ら
No
し合
one
わせ
died
れば
then.
妥当
It
性が
would help you know that.
The first night, I protected you.
私がお守りを願ったのは
Hansan-Makishima-sama.
あなた様です
You should regret your decision, ma'am.
勘蔵様
Usa. That made sense.
ありそうじゃねえか1日目からクソじ
Sounds
じいは
good to
幅
me,
を利か
bro.
せてやがった
The
か
old
ら
fart was pretty loud on the first day.
Lesbian Ryuji!
Yeah, I'm fucking lesbian Ryuji. That-
It's the haircut, bro. It could be better. It's not like that one's a wrong haircut. He's just got like, I don't know. It's like a coconut. And yesterday.
What coconut do you know that has spikes on it? You could
I
have
don't
said
know. Okay,
pineapple.
well it looks like a spike ball or something.
You could have said a pineapple, and I would
I
have
was
been
gonna
like,
say a
yeah, okay, I
pineapple.
can see that.
But I held back.
Why? He's a fictional character. It's
I
a
know,
drawing.
it's
He's not gonna get his
drawing. True.
It's literally a drawing.
It's literally an animated drawing. I chose Yasunaga Oribe-sama.
僕をですか
Preach your boy.
僕は昨日何もできてい
But
な
I
い
didn't do
Preach your
much yesterday.
baby.
I'm looking at the pizza. I'm sorry.
牧島様よりも
In all honesty,
Oribe Yasunaga-sama
I sincerely believe that Yasunaga Oribe
Nokoru
would make
bekikata.
for a more valuable survivor
そ
than
のように思ったことは
Makishima-sama.
私にとっ
Ooh,
て
word.
Ooh,
家具を
get
存
him
在に
some
扱われるのは
Suimatsu! I believe
抵
that
抗があ
we
ることで
shouldn't
すから
mistreat those who claim to have guardians. You little bitch.
どうするんだ
Well,
Takumi-san was choosing his words carefully. He couldn't shoot down all of Kanzo-san's suggestions. If he became too emotional, he could destroy our fixed majority. Why? By punching people? However, I was more or less certain that Rikako-san was a human. I made a theory that she was using Mako, and just now she named herself the spider rather than a snake. For me, all of these things made sense. So...
I know
Oh no! Oh, Kamiga! Oh, Kamiga! What happened next was completely unexpected.
俺もこうなんじゃが
Bro. Get your dentos checked, bro. He's also
he
the
has
same.
no teeth. Why does he need the dentist?
No. We'd always thought that the wolf guy in Mako,
He
Wouldn't-
needs dental insurance for his one tooth.
he's got like one teeth and the last one's rotting. And Mako wouldn't take part in the feast. Boy, were we wrong. Actually, I thought they both kind of would eventually be like a wolf or something. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know about the old man though.
The two least useful people in the feast becoming wolves would have been hilarious.
Maybe it'll happen. After all, their only contributions were their votes, and it was hard to tell what their votes based on. They were just two swing votes who were otherwise harmless and best left ignored. It wasn't that simple though. Unlike last time, we had exceptions like me. Everyone here was participating in the feast the way they knew they were supposed to. That was why everyone could have a guardian of some sort, even if they were too childish or senile to make good use of it. Burn, baby, burn! I'd actually been afraid that they would get and waste their guardians. I didn't expect him to come out as a second spider, however. Why him of all people? And why the spider? Yeah, like what?
I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick, like 1 minute.
Okay, I'm counting. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Time out, everybody. Patience is virtue. Patience breeds success. L plus ratio. Knowledge is the center of all things. Alright, guys, so who do you think's the third wolf? It's obviously the little kid. And one of those is lying. Unless there is two snakes. L plus ratio! Get L plus ratio, bro. Me? Nah. If we were playing the game, maybe. I mean, to be honest. But I don't think I'd kill anyone unless I absolutely despise them. We'll find out. We'll find out. Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Hold tightly, my friends. We're gonna see some weird shit soon, so we gotta press that skip button, like mash it, you know what I'm saying? There are 15-year-olds that come in this chat sometime, like Cooper, okay? They can't be seeing this stuff.
Can't be seeing what stuff?
Whatever's gonna happen. I said Cooper so nice drops by. He shouldn't be seeing this stuff. Oh, did we voice this one?
Really?
What
What you know?
Oh, cut me!
Uematsu.
Leave her alone, bro.
私は
I am the
雲
spider.
です
The old man is
ご友人
lying.
は
He's a
嘘をおっしゃってい
old
ます
senile man.
嘘つきは終
Oh,
わりじゃない
Grandpa's going for her throat.
失礼だがご老人
Old man.
ここまで
Sorry
ご
about
老
this,
人か
but
と
I
感じて
always assumed you to be
状況は
senile
理解
and
してお
nothing
ら
else.
れるのかね
Do you understand the current situation?
Yeah, he's just old. He's just old and brain dead. He's just kind of chilling, bro. Oh? Is he trying to do it too? Can you do like a reenactment of Rikako's oh, but as the old man?
おやっさん
Oh dear.
以前の宴でも狼じじいはこんな感じだったのか
Hey, he was like this in the previous week.
Actually, no, he wasn't.
昔からこいつはこんなよ
Always been like this.
宴の時も
The
役立つ
useless.
It'd be funny if he was the wolf and he just kills Konzo like right here and there.
もっち狼じじいと仲良かったろ
Monkey, you're friends with him, right? What do you think?
What do you think, my friend? With the pizza.
ごめん僕にとっ
Sorry,
て他人
but
は
I
みん
don't
な
really
よくわかんない
understand
から
others. You okay, old man?
元気
Alright.
You
All
okay,
in.
friend?
Maybe I'll take it. Maybe I'll take it all. You should hear when he ults, bro. Like, chill.
元気だって
Feeling lucky. He rolls like no luck on defense. I'm just like, this bitch, roll again.
やれやれだ
He's alright. I'll troublesome.
How do you do a JoJo voice? Yori yori does it.
おいじじい
Yoru,
初
yoru.
日と2日目誰を守った
Yori yori.
Old fart, what do you project, or old fart, who did you protect first in last night? Oh,
俺らは命
He's
がかか
taking
って
a
る
shit.
もしおめえが
He like
Wow.
crabs his
Wow.
pants in the middle of the voting.
Oh man, do we need to change your diapers? Listen, our lives are on the line here. If you're just messing around.
I cramped my pants. I dark in my pants.
You know what? Now I feel like giving this guy a Swedish accent. I protect the bed. I protect the bed.
I feel like
I
Kanao-san would
protect
just
the bed.
would change his pants because nobody else would. He ended the question by raising his finger and pointing at Yasunaga-kun.
僕
Me.
Boku.
1日目と2日目どっちだよ
Always say.
This is gonna believe him, bro.
もしかして
On both? He's my favorite character. He's like one of the best characters. There's no cap, bro. He responded with a smile.
それだと
He's just funny.
1日目狼
Bad
が
news,
安
the
を狙っ
wolves
たことに
went
な
for
る
Yasu first.
Senile but hilarious.
わからなくは
I
な
believe
いかしら
I can hardly I can understand it.
じじいなんで兄貴だったんだよ
Hey, why him? Huh? Why not me? Why aren't you protecting me, man?
Why not me, bro?
Lucy.
No,
Lucy. Lucy.
適当
Just because.
Oh my god! Stop doing my fucking line!
Okay.
You?
It's funnier to voice the guys. You should have seen when I voiced Argentini. I was laughing because he had a section where he wasn't voiced. It's one of the characters in Star Rail, and the girls.
You could literally give Kaori a silly voice.
That's true.
Nothing is stopping you.
I don't know what to do. There definitely wasn't a good standard for deciding who to protect from death. What, like, I don't know, like a southern girl or something? What was this about anyway? Wait, could it be?
無事な
The badger!
Badger.
どうした夫妻氏
What's wrong, Fusashi?
Who's the badger? Rikako?
前に言いましたよね
That's a guess.
ム
ム
It's
ジ
a
ナ
guess.
がいるんじゃないかって話
We'll find out in this episode. Chill. Remember when I told you that there might be a badger?
神内詣と神内神社にムジナ
Because
がいるから
there are
ってやつです
badgers in the parade of Shinai in the shrine.
しかしマイナーな伝承から
Well, it's so
狼にお
minor.
もねった人だとまで
Don't you
結論
think
付
it's
け
a
る
bit
の
of
は
a
無理が
stretch
ない
to
よね
assume they would be humans who serve wolves?
ええまあ
Well, in this
ムジナ
situation,
という
it
役割
doesn't
が
really
あ
matter
るか
whether
ど
the
うか
badger
は
exists
とりあ
or
えず
not.
別でいいですはっきりしているのはリカ
All
コ
that
さ
we
ん
know is
と
that either
狼
Rikako-san or the old wolf
少
guy
な
are
くとも
lying.
片方が嘘をついているという
No
ことですね
arguments against that. Honestly, I thought they were both lying, but I more or less knew what Rikako-san was going for. She was probably ordering and controlling Mako, the real spider, effectively making her the one who protected people. You know, I can actually believe that, so... That was why the info she gave about how she used the power was correct. In a way, she was the spider's representative. The advantage of this method was that even if she died, the real spider would survive. So Old Man's lying too. Of course, Mako wouldn't have someone helping her make decisions if Rikako-san died, limiting the Guardian's effectiveness. But even so, if the spider the wolves thought was dead was actually alive, it could turn the tides in the endgame. The spider was best kept hidden at all costs, but Rikako-san revealed it, so I'd draw the roads towards her. She used it for her own plan. I didn't know how accurate my assumption was, but it did seem like an effective course of action. Though, she probably didn't expect a sudden fake. It was day 3, and the fixed majority was becoming reality, yet no wolves came out as either snakes or crows. We all knew the dangers of the wolves taking the snake's role, while taking the crow would help them hide the amount of wolves still alive, giving them a path to victory. However, there was next to no point in pretending to be the spider. Even if you claimed to be the spider and said you would protect someone, then even if no one died, you could still be suspected of being a wolf fixing the game. However, there was an exception. It was effective in helping the wolves know who the badger was. It was probably true that Kanzo-san was the target the first day, but was stopped by Meiko, who was ordered by Rikako-san. That was why the wolves who knew what they were aiming for that day had recognized Rikako-san as the real deal. They also understood that the wolf guy was lying. Old wolf guy. That meant that, from the wolves' perspectives, he was a human who just told a lie. It was too obvious. The wolves knew about the badger. The wolves and their ally needed to be proactive about lying. The old wolf guy defied that rule, letting the wolves know what he was. With Isako Mamiya's death, they had lost a vote, but with this they now had 3 again. Also, Kanzo-san was considering his opponent, Rikako-san, as the next candidate for the hanging. In this situation, we had to make good use of the 6 confirmed humans and hang the lying spider. The easiest choice was to trust Kanzo-san's decision and vote for Rikako-san. By gathering wolf, badger, and confirmed human votes, Rikako-san would be sent to the tree. It was a chance for the wolves to kill the spider, and make them think that the humans killed a wolf. This was really effective for them, and extremely dangerous for us. Even if the real spider, Meiko, survived, it would be really difficult for me to talk about the badger, and explain that Rikako-san was a fake spider on their side. Yeah, I had to convince the human side that they should vote to hang the wolf guy instead. Was that really right, though? I had to think carefully. I only came to understand Rikako-san's intentions because she told me to vote for her in a peculiar situation. I was assuming that both she and the wolf guy had ulterior motives, but was that really right? Was the old guy even capable of that? He played with a pretty useless guardian. Maybe he'd come out only because he found it strange that another spider had named themselves? In fact, that was the most natural reaction, especially in the other's eyes. Same went for Rikako-san. From what I saw of her, she was more legend and harmony than intelligence. What if she was actually thinking that by protecting Meiko, she would be considered a good guy and avoid gathering votes? What if her affection for me was all part of the plan, too? Crap, this was obviously the more reasonable line of thinking. Also, Rikako-san could also have been lying to let the wolves know something. Anyway, we had a relatively sane young woman going up against a completely senile old man. No matter how you looked at it, she was dying.
Yeah.
The choice was obvious.
違います。
No.
じゃあどう
Why
して今
did
の
say it now then? You want
てめえ
told
一度
you
何票か
of
入っ
the
た時に
hang
言った
as
な
we had to.
自分
This
を
was after some votes went in.
はい、
Yes,
申し
I
上げ
did
まし
say
た。
that.
じゃあなぜ今くくられそうに
Why
な
are
っ
you
て過去を
saying
言い
you
出
have a
した
guardian now that you're about to hang?
She fell silent. I couldn't tell whether it was a silence to protect Meiko or just an awkward silence because he pointed out a harsh truth.
決まったろうが
It's us.
お前らはどうだ？
What about you people?
私は
I am
安
leaving my
永の
vote to
票に任せま
Yasunaga.
しょう。
That will make it easier
そ
for you
の
to
方が
believe me,
皆さん
won't
に
it?
とっては信じやすいでしょう。
そうだな。それはいい。キヨ、お前は
Yeah, that's fine. Theo, you?
リカコさん、あなたは雲のカゴ車で本当に間違いないのですか？
Rikako-san, are you really the spider?
はい、
Yes. Nasato-sama, that much is
間
certain.
違いございません。
なんかどっちも嘘くさい
Both are
な。
lying if you ask me.
Totally.
てめえカモシだ。適当なこと言ってね
Kamoshida,
え
if you
で。わ
got
からねえ
nothing
んなら
better to
黙
say,
って
then
やが
shut
る。
up.
Okay, Ryuji.
お姉ちゃん
For real?
For real?
John.
大丈夫
Don't worry.
あなたのことは守るから
なんかおかしくない
Bah.
公平じゃないよ
Isn't
リカコさん
that weird? It's not fair. Rikako-san went through a lot of bad-mouthing here in Yasumizu, but fought through it for our sake.
なんで
Why did it
お
flip
じいちゃ
upside
んがい
down
きなり言い出
just
した
because
こ
of
とで
the old
全
guy's
部ひっく
words?
り返るの
Why did he
って
even
いう
say
かなん
it?
でいきなり言い出したの
知恵に
Damn it.
おじいちゃんは誰かに言わされて
Someone
るか
might
も
have
しれ
told
ない
him to
し
say that.
リカコさ
And
ん
it
だっ
might
て
be that
決心や
Rikako-san's
考えが
going
揺
through
らいで
some
るかも
inner
しれないじゃん
struggle.
何が
We
本当
don't
なんて
know
わか
what's
らないよ
true. We can't just
なのに
whip up
簡
an
単に
answer
答え
and
出して
simply
人を
kill
殺そう
someone
って
like
感
that.
覚
It's
本当危
dangerous.
ないよ
分かってる
I know, but in the end, it's either you
結局
believe
ここ
or
ま
you
で来れ
don't.
ば最終的にどっちを信じるかだ不妻子どう思う
Sashi, what do you think?
What was I to do? Oh, I don't know. How was I to approach this? Oh, lovely. Okay, who would we like to vote for? Hello. Is the weird part here or here?
Oh, if you vote for the old, or if you vote for Rikako, you die?
Oh, do we need a key from that?
No.
Okay. So go wolf guy.
Yeah.
Okay. This would be a gamble. I had to remove the unpredictability and simply play the odds. I would have to rely on common sense, or by the first impressions I had, or maybe I would just believe Rikako-san.
僕は
I don't know.
僕は狼じじい氏が嘘を言っていると思ってい
We're
ます
gonna die.
根拠は
I just said you'd die if you voted for Rikako.
Well, sometimes you've done a trick, you know, where I've gone one route and then you wait till I get the answer and then you'd say that it happened anyway. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done that before, and it's funny, but no, this time
Okay.
It's legit. Your proof is?
It didn't have to be true, as long as everyone was won over. No. The feast was a game where people hunted lies. I couldn't let my eloquence alone do the talking. I needed truth. Did I have to talk about Mako then? No, that would make me simply unforgivable. Then...
実のところどっ
It
ちでもいい
actually
んですよ
doesn't matter which one
こ
we
こで
hang.
くくるのは
I would play the role presented to me. That was the only way for me to gain their trust.
どういうこと
What do you mean?
僕がもし今夜死ねば
If I died tonight,
僕が間
it would
違
be
いなく
proof that I
ヘ
was
ビだ
the
ったと
snake
いう
and
こ
that
と
Takumi-san and
匠
Masato-san
さ
are
んと野
human.
里さんが今日一人くくって
We're
るのだ
hanging
から
someone today, so
Nokori
that will
10
leave 10 people,
一確定
5
が
of
5
which
人
would be confirmed
ただ
humans.
し香織さんのみ
Kaori-san
自己
was
申
just
告
a self-proclaimed one.
しかし残り5人は香織さんに票を集めることはできないでしょう
Hold on, I gotta do dorm chores. Can you read for the next 15 minutes or so?
Okay. Is that weird part like here?
Okay, so after you hang the wolf man, you're gonna go back to the cafeteria, and you're going to be poisoned. It's immediately after that.
So just before we go to the cafeteria, turn on the skip option.
You can keep it on until like after you talk to Nosato-san.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, after you get finished with the conversation, you'll ingest wolfsbane, and you'll start dying.
Should I like not voice it and just watch it, or should I just skip it?
It's really up to you.
Well, I'm not voicing
Oh, yeah.
it, so
Yeah, so
okay.
I'll be back in like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay. Alright, take your time.
You can voice the rest of these.
I don't know what he said. Even so, the remaining 5 wouldn't be able to get enough votes on her.
な
Right?
吉次君
Yoshitsugu-kun?
あ
Yeah,
あお
I'm not
袋に
voting
は
for
投票
mom.
しね
だから
then the five
必
confirmed
ず5
humans
人
would
組の
win the
方が
votes.
投
They
票で
would
勝
have
て
the
る
fixed majority.
多数まあ最終
Well,
的に
we still need
吉
assurance
嗣
that
君が
Yoshitsugu
裏切らない
won't
という
betray
保証が
us.
必
But
要
in
で
the
すが
end, that too.
結局
It's
これ
just
も
about whether you trust
信
them
じ
or
るか
not.
どうかって話
俺は
I ain't betraying my anybody.
判断は
I will leave the
皆さん
decision
に
to the
任せ
rest
ましょ
of
う
you.
一方
On the other hand,
僕
if
が
I
死な
didn't
なかった
die,
場合
those of you who couldn't trust
皆
me
さんは
would be worried.
もう少し不安なただ
But if I
僕は
survive,
今日生
I
き
would
残る
still
な
use
ら
my guardian to look into
残
the
る5
most
人の
shady
うち
person among the
最
five
も怪しいと
unknowns.
思う人間を狼が
If
当たれ
it's a
ばそれを
wolf,
くく
we hang
り
them. And if it's a
人が当た
human,
れば
we add
そ
them
れ
to
を
the
確定
confirmed
として
list and
扱
hang
い
one of the four unknowns.
残り4人からその次
Even
の
if I
日に
died then,
僕
there
が
would
死
be
んでも
five confirmed humans
確
and
定者
three
は5人
unknowns. And
残りは
Carrie-san could
3
tell
人
you how many wolves there were left.
狼の残り人数は
And
最
if
悪の
worst
最
comes
悪
to worst and all three
残
end
り
up
3人
hanging,
くくっても
humans would still
最終
win.
的には
Someone
人
from
が勝ちます
Yasumizu would survive.
そこから
Then,
先
no matter when
ど
I
のタイ
died,
ミングで
it
僕
only
が死ん
increased
で
the
も
number of confirmed
確
humans
定者
with
が
no
増えるだけで
drawbacks.
人的には全然問題はないじゃあ
But what if I kept
僕が生き
surviving?
続けたら
I understand why you would be
それが
curious
最
about
も気に
that.
なるところでしょうが僕は
And that's
最
why I
悪でも
promised to exterminate
あさってまでに
exterminate the wolves by the
狼
day
を
after
全滅
tomorrow.
させることを誓います
That was an impactful line. I could see and hear them gasp. It felt good, but I didn't show it.
失敗したなら
If I failed,
僕をく
you
くっ
can
て
hang me right
結
then.
構
Even if I
そ
was
の
a
結
wolf,
果
you would
僕
still
が
have the
狼
time
だ
to
った
find
と
the
して
last
も
one.
つまり
So,
現状はどうしたって
the humans
人が
have the
有利な
advantage
状
no
況な
matter
ので
what.
ど
So
っ
it
ち
doesn't
をく
matter
くっ
which
て
one
も
of them you
さほ
hang.
ど問題はありません正気か地方
However,
か
I don't believe we
そ
should
れと
leave
も
the
悪
old
意を持っ
man.
ているのかすら判別の
Personally,
つかな
I
い老
can't
人
even
は
tell if he's sane,
たとえ人で
senile,
も
or just malicious.
残すべきじゃない
Hi Melly! I'm great, honey. How are you? Hi, cutie. Hi, cutie. Titus is on a little break, so I'm just reading.
春秋
Haruraki-sama? Oh, no, sorry. Haruraki-san.
それに
Also, it's
おそ
likely
らく
that
リカコさんは
Rikako-san would soon be taken
早
out
晩
by the wolves.
狼にやられてし
The
まう
true
ことでしょ
spider
う
is a real threat after all.
本物の雲
Indeed.
その
I
覚
am
悟です
prepared.
しばらくその方針で
Oh,
進
let
め
us
て
continue with that.
それでダメな
And,
ら
if it
僕と
doesn't
リカコ
work,
さんを
we
く
can
くればいい
hang us.
それが安心材料になるしかし
But if you leave
言
the
動
old
に
man,
責任を持た
who
ない
doesn't take
彼を
responsibility
残
for
して
his
いれば
words and actions, there will
いつ
always
まで
be
も
an element of
不安要素を
uncertainty.
抱え込んでだから
That's why I believe
僕
we
は
should
彼
be
をくく
hanged.
るべきだと提
That
案
will
し
make
ま
the
す
path to victory clearer.
もあと
Another thing,
僕は彼女が本物だと思っていますし
and I have a minor detail
非
that
常
makes
に
me
些細な
inclined to
ことです
believe
が
them. It's
信
not
じ
very
る要因
substantial,
もある
though, so I'm keeping
説
it to
得力
myself
は
for
ない
now.
のでただ
But just as
匠さんの
Takumi-san
言う
said,
ように
I don't plan to die yet.
僕は現時点でリカコ
I'm
さんが
expecting
命を賭して
Rikako-san to
守
put
って
life
く
on
れ
the
る
line to protect me.
当然のように期待していますから僕は
I
実の
truly
ところ
am this cowardly.
こういう
But
卑
since
劣
I
な
am the
人間
snake,
です
I will
が
go through with this strategy.
僕が蛇の加護を引いた以上
The
僕
fact
の
that
将来の
I'm putting my
命を
future
かける
life
と
on the
いう
line-
ことが
life on the line
信
is
頼
the
も
proof
後ろ
of
盾も
the
ない
sincerity I,
ただ
a person
命
with
が
no
惜し
one
い
who trusts and supports
僕が
me
唯一
can
行
give.
える誠実さの証明です
Struggling as usual, huh? Glad you guys are staying warm.
信じてください
How's the weather for you over
以
there
上
today?
That is all.
I thought you need 15
Shit,
minutes.
I'm back. I did, but the thing is, my dorm tour was cleaning out the mop buckets, and there were only 2 of them.
Oh. Okay,
Since,
well,
yeah, everybody else who took a mop bucket and is not done by 9 o'clock, they're responsible for cleaning it out themselves.
oh, wow. Okay, well, if you say you're good then.
Yep,
ヤス
Okie dokie.
キヨどうする
Yasu, Kyo, what do you think?
Takumi-san instantly asks that. You're wanting to snuggle him? I thought you already were. Too
信じ
cute.
ます僕は最初から久石さんがヘビ
I
じゃないか
believe
と思
it.
ってました
I thought he was the snake right from
思
the
った以
start.
上に非常
Though
な
he
方で
turned
した
out to be a lot more heartless than I expected.
そうだな私も信じよ
I will believe him as
何よ
well. Above
う
all
リカコ
else,
さん
I
に
want
く
to
くること
protect
には
Rikako's
承服しかねる
on
のでね
Aw.
香織さんはいいな
Sayori-san?
はい
Yes.
安
I'm
永に
entrusting
委
my
ね
vote
ま
to
すから
Yasunaga.
おやっさん
Old man?
This was the moment of truth.
おやすさんは
信じられん。
Ah.
can't believe in him.
That is true, and blankets always keep you warm too, so triple the snuggles. Triple the warmth. Not as much.
こいつが言った理屈には
There's gotta be holes all over his room.
穴にはまった時
We got no way
責任
to
を取ら
make
す
him
術で
take
はない
responsibility if we caught him in.
それよりわしは自分を信じる
I would believe
タ
myself
エバー
instead
に
of
票を入れた
to until Uematsu who voted for Taiba.
You know, I
This
should have
man is obsessed
made...
with fucking Taiba.
Right? I should have made the photographer girl sound like Jessie from Pokemon, because I have no idea what to make Karori sound like, if it's for fun.
Can you do any impressions?
Of like her type of quiet character? I have to think about it. I gotta...
You know, he doesn't need to be a quiet, or she doesn't need to be a quiet character. You can make her fucking loud and obnoxious. I made
that would be sad.
I made fucking quiet and reserved Yasunaga into like a loud Italian man.
That's true. The fixed majority will fail then.
おやっさん
Oh man.
But Takumi-san did something unexpected. What?
頼むおやっさんの票を
Give me your
俺に
vote.
くれ
He lowered his hands and forehead on the floor.
たくみ
Takumi Ni-chan?
さっき
Maybe
言ったよ
I'll
う
make
に
her sound obnoxious.
俺はこいつの考えを信
Like
じ
I
て
said, I believe the guy,
人
but I
間性
don't
まで
trust
信
his
じたわけじゃ
humanity.
ねえ
Wuntao Nation's going down on this town.
こいつは善人じゃね
He ain't a good guy,
え敵に
and
回
would
したら
probably
何
give
な
us
やつ
loads
だ
of trouble if he was our enemy.
しかし
But
悪ど
being
い
a
人
bad
間
guy
だからっ
doesn't
て
mean you become a
狼
wolf.
になるわけじゃね
Those
え
things aren't related.
それと俺はこいつの言葉の端々に
Listening to his words
こい
made
つ
me
の本気
realize
を
he
見出
was
した
serious.
だ
That's
か
why
ら
I'll
信じ
believe.
る
I know it's a
お
bit
やっさんには
complicated
難
for
しい
you,
とも分かっ
since
た
you're
だ
a
から俺
fucking
を信
idiot.
じてくれ
But
休ま
that's
ずで
why I want
30
you
年
to
の
trust
付き合い
him,
の
as
俺を
someone you've known for 30 years.
Wow, he doesn't even trust him yet?
信じてくれるなら
If you do,
もし負妻氏が嘘つきだと
I'll
分かったら
promise to kill both
たとえ
Kusashi
汚れ
and
を受けてで
Uematsu the
も
moment we
負妻
find
氏
out
と
their
上
lies.
松を
I
そ
don't
の日
even
のうち
care
に
that the
殺
corruption
す
will come from me.
So
Takumi!
そう
I still love you, bro.
約束する
That's my promise.
Damn. He did the same as me. Bet his life on his words.
頼む
Please.
He even gave his honor.
たくみこのバカ
Takumi, you dumbass.
おやっさん
Old man,
てめえは宴
you
の片
gotta
付けが
clean
なん
up
だ
when
ろ
the
う
feast's over.
True.
がわしにはも
I got
Aww.
nothing.
う
I'll
汚れ
take
は
the corruption
わ
with
しが
me
読み
all
に
the
持って
way
い
to
く
you.
Okay, he's getting some character development. Let's go.
おう妻子
Hey, Kusaishi.
はい
Yes?
言うたからには
You
覚
better
悟せ
prepare yourself.
己
I
に
still
は
think
タ
you're
エバー
guilty
の
of
死の
Taiba's
責任
death.
もあるそれを蛇として取り
If
返
you
せんなら
can't make up for that
わしが
as
手
the
ずから
snake,
生皮剥い
I'll
てくれる
skin you alive.
Skin you alive. I gulped.
No.
I was being glared at by an old hunter.
No.
A ghost who was no stronger than death. Oh, to death.
植松己もな
You too, Uematsu.
覚悟の上です
I am prepared.
こっから票取れ
Tally the vote.
Why is it like swapped to like the like side of the wall with the
じじい
Yeah.
てめえだ
Your turn, old fart.
so you can't see the bloodshed?
No.
No. Amazing
There's no
portrait.
bloodshed.
Without an expression or a word, he pointed at me.
じじいに
Old guy.
One vote.
狼じじいに
Old wolf guy.
2 votes.
おじいさんに
The old fellow. The little bitch.
安水のご老人に
The old fellow
Ya- Yasumizu's elder.
4 votes.
狼じじいに一票
One for the old wolf man.
5
Bada
votes.
bing, bada boom. You're fucking done for.
じっちゃん
You schmuck.
Schmack.
old guy.
Yay.
よしくんさ、
Yoshi-kun, are you voting for him too?
ああ入れるな
Yeah, bro.
420 Blazer.
じゃあもう決まりなんだね。
Then it's settled.
I listen to my friends.
そんなら僕も一緒でいいや。ごめんね、じっちゃん。
How do we change them?
Sorry.
鴨志田様
Kamoshida-sama. You're a bitch.
狼じじいに1票
One for the wolf guy.
春明さん
One
に
for Haruaki-san. Oh, baby girl! Why?
知恵ね
Cheater!
その一生児
Vote for your boyfriend! Your ex-boyfriend!
だって分かんないんだもん
I mean, I just don't get
美
it.
香子さんには死
I
んで
don't
ほしく
want
ないけど
Mikako-san to die either, but
おじいちゃんが
it's possible that the old man said
雲
that
だっ
just
て言っ
because
ちゃ
he's
っただけっての
senile.
もありそうなのに
Kamiga!
なのに
Why is no one
なんで誰も
pointing
何
it
も
out?
ないの
Tell me friends.
春明さんはそのことを言ってくれ
Why
ないの
is Haruaki-sama saying, oh, Kamiga?
言っただろうどっちでも同じなんだよ
票が読め
You
ないのは
can't
メイコちゃ
predict
んだって同じでし
Miko-san's
ょ
votes either, can you?
ね
You say something.
疑わしさが同じなら
Oh.
女の子を殺す
Minecraft
よりも
villager noise.
お
That's the
年寄
voice
り
for
に
the
犠
old
牲
man
にな
now.
っていただく方が合理的だ
No,
と
it's actually
僕は
Kazu's
思う
Huh? Ooh. If they're both suspicious, I would prefer the old man to become the sacrifice instead of the little girl. It's the reasonable approach.
もういい
That's
美
enough.
香子さん
Mikako-san,
ご老人に
for the old fellow.
おじいちゃんに
The old man.
Oh god.
おじいさんに
Rip old
For the
man.
old man.
Oh, could be good, sadness.
縄も
Rest in
I vote to kill the old man. But
Rip the old man! Haha, he died!
時間が欲しい
Bro doesn't even have a real
the
name.
old
I need time!
黙れ
got it.
Oh, he punched him. Kazu-san suddenly punched the old man. Oh, violence!
こいつはわしがくくってくる
Kazu, bro,
てめえら
chill!
もう
I'll hang him myself. Rest of you go.
Escalade looking ass, bro. He quickly tied up the old guy, pulled him off the mist. His voice was strangely subdued, but I could feel intense emotion behind it. I don't know, man. It's a little sus. None of us knew what made him like that, so we all just sat paralyzed when he punched an elderly person.
おやっさんどうした
Oh man, what's gotten into you?
What happened to respecting your elders? The one to move first was Takumi-san.
牧島さん
Matsushima-san.
You dumb bitch. Pummel him. Get on
な
him.
んだっつんだ
Group.
What's up with him?
What's up with him?
Oh man, like what's up with him?
But by the time
What's up with him would be Chikamochi.
True. By the time I went outside, Takumi-san was already disappearing into the
匠
mist.
さん
Takumi-san,
What are you doing, Takumi?
不採取てめえは来る
Musashi,
な
you stay there.
不採取を
Yoshi,
捕まえ
hold
と
him
け
back.
お
Huh? Alright.
I feel like he's the type to wear those earrings with the pointy like triangle back in like 2015.
Are you calling me a lesbian?
Yes.
Yeah, you're fucking right, bro.
A male lesbian, whatever.
どう
that
いうことなんです
Why?
わからんがてめえは今一番
I
大事
don't
なん
know,
だ
but you're the
万
most
一のこ
important
とが
human
あった
right
ら
now.
まずい
You gotta stay safe, just in case.
Oh, he's being serious. Let's go. Just in case. Oh, yeah. The last time when the wolf guy was gonna be lynched, it led to some unexplained murders.
匠さん行っちゃダメだ
Takumi-san, don't go.
I shouted that.
あなたは絶対に 宴の勝利には欠か
You're
せないんだから
necessary for us to win the feast.
There was no response. Even his footsteps were vanishing into the mist. Dun dun dun.
何が起きると知っておる？
Haru? What do you believe will happen?
Yes, that's the voice of Haru.
I felt my heart jump. I'm in your
She's
head.
dead, though.
Yeah, that's weird. I turned around and saw nothing besides Yoshitsugu-kun, who was wearing a suspicious scowl.
なんだよ。
What?
とにかく行くぜ。
Let's just
匠
go.
兄と
We
肝
can
臓
go
じじいに
far
任
to
せておけば
Takumi.
何も。しかし、
But
I heard a dead girl in my head.
てめえが今一人
yeah,
で
that's
消えたらどう思われるか考
great.
えろ
That
よ。
doesn't make you sound insane at all. Think about how it will look for you to disappear on your own.
Who cares? He had a point. They only trusted me because Takumi-san was vouching for me.
そうだね。みんな
Alright,
で
let's just go
食
back
堂に戻
to
っ
the
てい
dining
よ
hall.
And don't worry, I will complete Magical Girl one day. I'm sure.
You really don't have to. It's gonna take like 3 more episodes for you to actually get to the part where people start dying.
Really? Well, you got me, eh? I
Yeah.
mean, that would feel unfair.
Play it off stream if you want to.
Oh, I'll think about it. It's a lot of dialogue in that game, too. Oh, dear. My worries were for nothing, and in about half an hour we were joined by both Takumi-san and Kanzo-san. Their expressions were grim, but implied nothing specific.
狼じじいは
Where's the old man?
I aimed him.
くくった。
Hey.
Oh, jeez. He sat down on the seat closest to the entrance.
匠に
Takumi ni.
Punch him in the balls.
俺は結局見てない。
I didn't see it, but you know the old man.
おやっさんなら
Okay.
間違
He
いねえ
ain't
だ。
lying.
With that, today's feast had ended. Everyone sighed quietly in relief. There must have been some sort of the wolf's depression in that. After all, from my perspective, we were just one step away from victory. However, this step would be one that was very hard to take. How easy it would be if I died and it all ended then. However, it would once again be pointless. Until I solved why death hadn't come for me, I remained afraid of this unexplained phenomenon. Until I solved the mystery and escaped this loop, I would see many tragedies, fight against fear, and kept seeing many bad endings. A part of me hoped that winning the feast would end it. But if it didn't, I would have no clue where the rest of the mystery would be. Or the mystery. Yeah, all that weird stuff. Was this mystery even solvable? Could I cling to my own sanity until then? I remained uneasy. Well, we're back at the cafeteria. What you said after I talked to
Yep, after you talk to,
Kiyonosuke.
yeah.
After a bit of rest, we had tons of things to do. The top priority was cleaning up Mamiya-san and Haru-chan's remains. I wanted to help, but they stopped me, since something might happen in the mist. I couldn't help with the food either. Probably because they were wary of me, too. Hi, Andre. How are you? Good to see you after a bit, huh? Interesting names as always. I couldn't believe them. Considering what I said, in a way they were now more distant with me than last time, when I was just a pure outsider. I continued watching the people carefully do what they had to, making sure there were no blind spots under Takumi's guidance. I wanted to win. I'd gotten this far, so I wanted to defeat the wolves. Though that was actually just a part of my desire to survive and expose the things I had no choice but to keep quiet about. I'd said all that horrible stuff in order to protect Mako. I just wanted to find peace from the stuff that bothered me. That felt like escapism, though. It seemed like proof that my mental state was weakened, and I didn't like it.
ちなみに夫妻君
Hello!
By the way,
最悪でも
Fusashi,
明後日ということな
you
ら
said we would
早
win
ければ
at
明日には
work the
勝負
day
がつ
after
くというこ
tomorrow.
とで良い
Do
の
you
か
think
ね
it's possible to win tomorrow, then?
As everyone worked and I had nothing to do, Kiyonosuke-shi, who was too involved in the work, whispered that to me.
ええ、そうですね。
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Violence isn't really always the answer. But to be honest, yeah, it is. I didn't know if everyone else believed me, but I did feel like I was close to the conclusion. Violence is the answer when necessary.
それは教えてもら
You
うわ
not
けには
tell
いか
me
ん
why, I assume.
そうですね。 今はま
No,
だ。
not yet.
Oh, you'll tell him one day? I couldn't let anyone find out that Mako was a spider. In fact, if I tried to survive after someone found out what she was, and then I prioritized my own survival over hers, I would be the target of everyone's scorn. Yeah, because that's a dick move. That was how complicated my position was. default Fortnite
や
dance,
むを
really.
得んだろうな。
Well, I
それはともかく
suppose it can't be helped.
How have you
That
been?
aside,
君はその
you,
上松里香子さんと
Rikaku
親密な
Uematsu
関係になったのかね。
Yeah, bro, she's a little crazy, but she's a freak in the sheets, you know what I'm saying?
The fuck are you talking about?
Well, I knew he'd be curious about that. Incidentally, Rikaku-san had insisted on going with Taku. So, his face. And the others to mourn the one lost.
無事に霧が晴れたら、
We
そう
decided
いう
that
の
it
もいい
wouldn't
か
be
もしれ
bad
ない
to get
と
together
いう
if
話
we
はし
both
ました。
survived from this.
Wait, who's Titus's mic quality? Is it bad? He said you have a mic quality similar to radio broadcasts all the way back in the 80s.
Listen, I'm at school, alright? I'm literally on my phone right now through Bluetooth headphones that cost
He
like
tries,
$30.
okay, it's all he can
I'm
afford.
trying my best. I don't have a fucking setup with a mic in a room that I can just fucking.
All the money you spent
play
on video
with my
games could be spent on a better mic.
I'm using a fucking Bluetooth mic for a phone, Lumi. I am doing Discord on my phone. I am not bringing my PC and my headset and all that all the way to my school to use it one day a week.
Yeah.
And then haul it back all the way home for 2 days a week, and then haul it back here for another 1 day a week. I'm good. But
He said, since I don't understand a word coming out of his mouth, my brain fills in with horse racing commentary. I understand Titus clearly.
There's Seabiscuit coming up the left. Well, he's making a move on American Pharoah.
Oh my god. Amazing. Peak commentary.
I don't know why I even bother anymore.
No, Titus, I listen to it, I promise, I hear it.
Yeah, but like if nobody else can, then what's the fucking point?
I understand it. I turn you.
I guess you do.
Yes.
But if the chat doesn't,
Yes,
then
they
who the
do.
fuck is just
Andre's just
there?
being a jerk. I promise you, most people can hear you just fine. Do you want me to turn him up, Andre? Is that the issue? Number 15 is taking the lead. I mean, I hear you just fine, so don't let it bother you. I think he's just being silly. And you know what? Sometimes an iPhone speaker for calls is the best you can get, okay, Andre? Not all of us have bougie money.
It's not an iPhone speaker. I have an Android.
Okay, Android. Yeah, your mic isn't bad. I hear you. What was I supposed to say here? I'll double
野
check for
里さん
you.
が
Read a line, read a
上
line.
松里香子さんを大事にされているのは
Rikaku
長者としての
Uematsu-san
共
is
感には
important
と
to
どまらない
you
のですか
more than just a fellow village head.
Yeah, he sounds just fine. You said that if you were born 35 years ago, you could be a radio operator. He's not being mean. Okay. It's just his mic, okay? So he's doing great. I could turn him up. Just turn him up to max volume. I got you. He'll be even louder than me, to BH. There's 180 instead of 200. Oh, Titus? Oh, what happened? Are you trolling again?
だとすればまだ何かが決まったわけじゃないので野里さんも彼女に思いをお伝えになっては
No, it's not all set in stone yet. Why not tell her how you feel?
いや、そういうのはね。
Oh.
私の場合は単に
I'm
昔
just
のこ
clinging
と
to
だ。
the phone.
Oh, great.
What?
ああ、もしかして過去に付き合っておられたと
Oh,
か。
is she your ex or something?
But that's true, Andre. Trust me, I know. And when Titus is in chat and when a couple others are in chat, it also goes crazy, and then I like don't focus on the game, and it's just a bunch of bickering
恐れ
or
多い
dumb
こと
jokes.
雲の家とはいえご当主様
What is he saying?
次
Huh?
男坊と
Is
釣
He
り
was
合う
saying
の
that,
じゃ
talking
な
more
い
that
のか
smack?
chat will go off the effing rails sooner or later when he's in chat. I'm like, well, I understand it. My chat tends to go crazy too when you and the others are in there. Like, you guys just kind of go crazy. Which I don't mind. It's entertaining.
Is he talking more shit about my $30 mic?
No, 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 no. He's talking about how when he comes into chat, he always, like, makes it crazy. That's what he's doing right now. Just chaotic. Men are chaotic. It's nothing with your mic on.
Men? Wow. Okay.
Okay, women are chaotic too. The
No,
human species is
not all
chaotic. The
men
human
women.
species is chaotic. There you go. How about you eat those? How about you eat those vegetables that whoever in the background is chopping?
Great vegetables.
Great vegetables.
Hardly. Though it's just the spider's family. She is still ahead. A second son like myself is a poor match for her.
I was trying to do an Adachi line, but I don't remember the entire line.
それを言えば、流れ者である僕なんて
I'm sorry.
釣り
Did
合う目
somebody
はないという
please
話になりますが、
I said Adachi, not a catchy, but true. I do love a catchy though. That was Adachi's the guy from Persona 4, the police.
I'm aware.
Huh? Oh, gotcha. Is this your line?
I already read it.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard something about
Oh yeah,
delicious pancakes.
I can hear you clearly, Titus. No problems over here.
I can. I can
当
turn you
人
up
同
even
士の
more.
気持ちが大事な時代だろう少なくとも
What the fuck is turning me up gonna do? Otherwise, like, other than just make the
I hear you
louder.
No, it's a mic button on the side of my headset.
You hear the wah 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 louder?
No, I don't hear any wah 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 wah. I just hear voices, and I'm reading chat.
Of course you hear voices.
Yeah, the voices in our heads, you know? Technically, we're in each other's heads right now, so, yeah. Chat. Just,
No,
you know.
you're in my ears. That's a different thing.
That's true. I'm in y'all's ears.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Okay, we're not saying it like that. The radio operator is audibly. Hey, stop it! Stop it! Continuing.
I'm about to go radio silent for a bit.
You better not. I need your help.
Fucking
I need your
fucking
pristine
reevaluate my life over here.
pristine voice acting. This is a duo project. You need to be here. It's like playing bot lane without my support, bro.
You gonna move on to the next line, or?
Did you say that one? Oh, my bad. Well, I got so distracted.
私も外の暮らしが長かったからわかる
Okay, but when you talk for a
彼
few
女を
minutes,
高
I
みに支えてい
forget.
る器用方変のすべては
You literally have the memory of a
束縛で
goldfish.
しか
I
ない
do, and you know what? That's okay.
Yo, Dory wants her memory back.
Too bad she can't get it because she won't remember.
I spent a long time outside, so I understand that all this praise and censure binding her are just relics of an age long ago.
Snake? Snake? Snake!
だからそんな
That's
束
why
縛
I
のない
believe that a
男が
man who doesn't
彼
have
女
such
を外の
bindings
世
might
界
be
で
able
幸
to
せに
make her
するなら
happy.
ば
Andre, you don't want to stick around. There's
そ
gonna
れ
be
も
something
ありなのか
spicy
もしれ
happening
ん
soon or something like that or whatever. I
こ
don't
の
know.
霧の中でずっと考えている
After
う
the
ちに
mixtape, I eventually came
そ
to
んな
think that
風に
way.
も思えるようになった
僕からは何とも言い難いで
I'm
す。
not sure what to say
最終
here.
的に何
I
をどうす
still
るの
think
か
that
選ぶ
she's
の
the
は
one who will have
彼
to
女
make
次第だ
that
と思ってい
final
ます
call.
し、
So by skip, do you mean like we skip all the scenes, or do we voice like the inner dialogue of Haraki, or we just ignore it
そ
all?
のあたりは君と彼女の間のことだろう
We're gonna ignore it
It's
all.
ultimately
私が
up to
口出しを
you.
するのは無粋
You can read it
そ
until
の
the
程
point
度
where
は
it
私
gets
にも
like
わかるのだ
way too
Weird.
fucking weird. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. If it gets started,
That is something just between you two. I know full well that I have no say in that matter, but
what's up with you
彼
in
女が
Fortnite,
ネア
bro?
のはしためとして
Andre,
背
you
負
be
ってき
playing
たも
Fortnite
の
or
は
something?
きっと君にはひど
What
く
she
キーに思え
dares
る
is
だ
the
ろうし
bedroom woman servant.
重くのしかかる
Quite
だ
a
ろう
strange and heavy burden for you.
Is that why Kiyonosuke won't smash? Has she got like some secret sin or something?
と言いますと
She has a penis.
She is a futa Haruki.
No, just a femboy.
それは私の口から言えることでもない
It's not really my place to
もし
say,
何か
so
困った
I
こ
am
とがあ
willing
れ
to
ば
consult you
相
about
談に
most
は乗
other
る
matters.
がね
それはぜひ
Understandable, Andre.
I appreciate it.
He then gave me a business card. When? Kiyonosuke Nosato, MD, graduated from XX University. Doctor? Wow, so he really was an elite. It wasn't even for a specific job. It was just his personal info. Was he looking for a new job? Yeah, he's gonna give it to Haruaki of all people. It had his email and phone number on it, and it felt like a relic. Looking at it prompted a bit of nostalgia, even. The bedroom woman servant's role, huh? I said would. Was he being considerate, or was it some sort of warning? You're going to die. It seemed like I didn't ask any further, even with all the people here, so I would just take it as goodwill and move on. Hey, there's this extra space between wood and just, by the way. Just thought the devs
Look
should
at
know.
you.
I know, right?
Look at you being observant.
I didn't think much of this. After you, I'll see you tomorrow. You've obtained a business card, true. But I had absolutely no idea that I would catch a glimpse of a new kind of darkness from the Uematsu family and Fujiyoshi as a whole. Uh-oh. The cleanup was over, and everyone returned to eat. Cool.
今日は気疲れしたで
I
しょ
imagine you are tired.
たっぷり食べ
Please
て
eat as
ね
much as you
久石
can.
さん
Or, please eat as much as you want.
ありがとうございます
Thank you.
You're welcome, mate! Karui-san was a good
You're
person.
welcome,
Make her
mate.
sound like a Xenoblade protagonist. I didn't even know anything about her, but she treated everyone with respect, keeping her relationships proper and bright. Yeah,
Thank you.
proper and bright. Electric Bugaloo. She had arrived at Fujiyoshi, had to deal with her strange customs, lost her husband, and was sent here to Yasumizu, where she lived for over a decade. Her mind was actually very frail at this point, and with other sons to support her, she would easily break. However, even if it came from a strained mind and heart, goodwill was goodwill, and conscience was conscious, not to mention that she didn't do anything bad yet. The fact that I checked my bowl for something green despite that made me realize how ill-natured I really was. Unfortunately, that was just how I was, so I would keep at least my mask up and effectively give them a consciousness of my own kind. I sat down, put my hands together, picked up my chopsticks, and ate the rice gruel. Like always, it was simple, beastly, yet still good. I only felt that something was wrong with it a bit later. At first, I just thought that I burned my mouth or something. But suddenly, I couldn't feel my mouth at all, and after an unnatural sensation that overwhelmed my tongue and cheeks, I lost my sense of direction. And I felt like I was on acid. My body twisted, and right as a dull pain went right through my head, I fell to the floor.
I'm tripping balls, man.
I'm so high, bro. I've been poisoned, bro. I couldn't understand that clearly, but all my processing power went into dealing with the unnatural feeling attacking my body.
What mushrooms did you put in there?
It's so good, bro. I couldn't see properly. I couldn't even breathe or speak. Despite that, I still had a burning pain in my mouth and an urge to vomit, along with unbearable agony. I couldn't understand what was happening around me. It was probably pure chaos, but I was struggling to even breathe, and it was only getting worse. A sudden, intense impact hit my back. My body jumped and I puked. You won't? Drink your coffee. My breathing stabilized for a moment, and I could hear a voice, as well as see something. A wet floor on my own hands. However, the nausea didn't end. The spasms felt like me chest was turning inside out, and I soon puked again. I don't know who that is. Kyo.
Kyo, what is this?
そんな口にしてすぐだとこの辺りのものならば
Right after you ate it, the only thing here that potent is wolf's bait.
他に食べた人は
Anyone else ate it?
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? You're stealing my line.
I just
This is Pizza Boy, alright? This is Tony Pepperoni's line. You bitch, you don't steal my lines. I will poison your pizza.
Okay.
Anyone else eat it?
Okay.
私も食べたよ
I did.
というかみんな
Most
大
of
体
us
食べ
did
てるじゃん
actually. I did. Most of us did actually.
オリベのてめえ
Orbe, you.
違います
It wasn't me.
とにかく吐かせねばホースこのホースはあるかね
We gotta make him puke it out. You have a rubber hose?
I don't know.
ホース
Oh, like a
Who the fuck was that?
he
was like,
I don't know. Is that like are they talking about like a water hose? You like water, you know, you have a in
a
your...
rubber hose. Just a rubber hose. It does not matter what you use
ろ
it
く
for.
にやったことはないがやるし
The
かあるま
cleanup is fun.
True,
I've
true.
never done it myself, but I have no choice. Connected to the top.
Be nice to Titus. I couldn't understand what they were talking
Wait,
about. I don't know. He just said that he heard this guy throwing shit at the enemy team back in the COD Modern Warfare 2 days. He's just trying to start stuff. That's just him. My burning throat was a clear message that thought this was
春秋さ
lethal.
んしっかりして
Haruki-san, hang in
心臓マッ
there.
サージとかし
We
ない
gotta
と
give him CPR or something.
必要だが水場に運んでからだ道を開けろ誰か湯を沸かせ
Here's the ball. Boil down.
Someone was treating me somehow. I could tell that much, but I also knew it was too late. I was extremely calm about it too, dude. So this was the end, huh? Like I figured, making it to the end as a snake was pretty difficult. What about next time then? What was I supposed to do to move forward? Ugh, shit. I wanted to bring as many memories as possible to the next time around. I wanted to hear what they were saying, memorize it, and analyze it properly on the next loop. That was unlikely though. All my memories of my final moments so far were pretty vague. I was fated to never die, yet to die many times. It was a really interesting thing to think about, but not even those who returned seemed to be given the key to the mysteries of the final moments.
くそダメだもう心音が
Go on.
Hello?
No, go on.
Oh, no. Even the pain was becoming dull. My mind was on the verge of fading. Yeah.
ここから出てください
Is that Rikako? I'm kind of scared. Everyone,
Yeah.
please leave. I'm going to kill him. And then do stuff that I
Save.
shouldn't do.
聞かね
Save. Save.
Save? Save? Oh, save. Yeah, good idea.
Oh yeah, you can hear me clearly. That's why I need to repeat myself 5 times.
Ah, yeah. Sometimes the dialogue cuts out too. Did I save? I saved. We're good. Okay. That's true, Andre. Okay.
彼の病毒は
Oh, hell nah, bro.
私が引き取る
How you gonna take that in, girly? Oh, no. Alright, guys. BRB
Yeah, this
screen.
is the weird part.
BRB screen, guys. You can't watch this. I will take in his... Oh, God. Is she going through you know? Everyone suddenly fell silent, and I thought this was because my senses were fading. However, it was actually the opposite. My senses were absurdly clear, considering the situation. Do a flip? Okay. This could have been a pre-death lull, or perhaps some sort of delusion. Is it getting weird yet? I would have prepared to die while paralyzed, though. Clearly, feeling the pain of death wasn't exactly a good time. That was a weird statement to make. Then again, this is your waifu, so... How do you feel about this scene on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty awkward.
Agreed. I'm sure it will be. Suddenly I felt the... Yeah?
You just continue.
Okay. I felt the light past my eyelids grow weaker. Once it was almost completely dark, I realized it was because of the windows were closed. I slowly opened my eyes, and some woman was pounced on me or something weird, right? Hey guys. Okay, it's nothing weird, okay. I couldn't see clearly, but only because of the dim lighting in the shut dining hall. I moved my head, but it felt really heavy. My heart had almost stopped pumping blood. Ooh. My pulse was dull and weak. I was certain I would die soon. Oh gosh. But then I felt Rikako-san approach me. Her expression wasn't clear to me.
There is a port of this on the Switch, so it's not anything that Nintendo wouldn't approve of.
Yeah. I'm just assuming it's gonna be weird. I mean, she's only got a couple ways to get that out, so... I'm assuming she's very in heat or something awkward. She was panting, but I'm not reading this, man. But trying to... I thought that was because of the slight quivering in each of her breaths. More points in vitality, true. Also covering, no, wiping her mouth. Oh gosh. She brought her body... Okay. Ma'am, I need you to get off. She actually straddled me. Though she was in a position where she could... My god. Hello, ma'am. That in addition to her bashful expression made it clear that she was about to do something sinful. Ma'am, we're not in the Church of Holy. We need to go to a church. She should have stopped. Oh, lovely. Oh, yeah, this is very lovely. How do we make this, like, not awkward? Yeah, you wanna read it?
Eliza was speaking through her mouth.
Can you make it like a funny accent, so...
I'll read it like a fucking British...
Let's do it! And it was extremely lustful! I could feel...
It was extremely lustful, mate. I could feel her warmth on my abdomen. With her every breath, I felt the hardness of her pelvis, despite the cloth between us. Here we see a Rikako Uematsu in her natural habitat, assuming the position of the woman service. Even though I was dying, or maybe because of it, the feeling of the opposite sex on me awakened the instinct.
It's just so...
The man within me.
It's even worse. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I want
love you.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Boy, felt like it didn't belong to her.
Oh gosh.
Turkey, a refined traditional woman. A woman that appeared younger than she was. A clumsy woman with some unfortunate tendencies.
Well...
A mysterious woman. None of that was there. She was now lustful.
That slow, like, little music in the background now.
Bewitching. Overpowering.
Oh my, he's just letting it happen, bro, because he's dying.
The enchanting mature
He's like, I can't fight this. I'm gonna go out. He's going out with the A game.
As I noticed that, she
Oh yes, the
reached for
availability
edge
of
my
spitting
chair,
the foulest shit with a straight face.
lifted it up, and went in with her
Ma'am,
fingers with
stop touching it, it's so
motion.
weird. Oh my god.
They were cold.
She's
I
very
could
horny.
feel them on my
Somebody
skin,
get the church girl.
passing my belly button, making me moan.
Oh yeah, this is low dear. He's doing the voice too.
She then reached her other hand in and moved them both without restraint.
Amazing.
As her arms went deep
You
inside,
always
her hands
do,
caressed
Slade.
my torso, and her fingers lustfully searched for anything to
He
touch.
probably saw the thumbnail and he was like, it's my time to join chat.
Despite my confusion, it made me moan over.
He's having a great time while slowly dying from poison.
He was toying with my near-mortal gravity, which was both confusing and a bit uncomfortable.
Oh my god, this is a viewer spiked up, bro, I swear. Tell it to stop.
However, I didn't resist,
He's got the Wild Wasteland perk.
because my limbs were weak from the poison? No, that would just be making excuses. I enjoyed that she was having her way with me.
Amazing.
It was exciting, numbing,
Well, now we
and
know what he's
paralyzing.
into.
However, when she reached for my belt and tried to undo it,
Oh, she's gonna get cock-blocked.
I somehow found the power to put out my right hand and tried to push her aside.
He was like, nah, bro. Why though? You could have
Be
smashed.
gone! Stop!
What happened?
It was a feeble gesture, but enough to get the message across.
She ain't gonna like that. Right?
そう。
I see.
I see.
I see. I'm going to kill you now. You won't let me have. Her whisper told me that.
No. Her whisper told me
Yeah,
that
you
she
did.
understood me, but was somewhat indifferent about it.
Oh my god, Andre! Come on!
仕方ない。
The fuck is he saying this time? Huh?
He said dude's gonna be at the early gates explaining how he came and went at the same time.
Came and went. That's a good one.
Andre, please.
She moved back. And she moved and backed away.
Turn to a different game, bro. As her. Oh, you could. You want to continue? Is
As
it
her
still weird?
words faded, the coldness from the impending death came.
Is it still horny?
少し痛いけど。
This might hurt a bit.
Voice. She gonna take some freaking needles out. I don't trust
She
her.
then
Coco,
smiled.
please.
Oh, she's gonna take out more than a needle.
She's pulling her dick and
It's
she's
gonna
pulling
be a
her
lot
cock out.
bigger. It's gonna be a lot bigger and thicker than a needle. I
Oh,
can guarantee you that. He took something out of her sleeve.
楽になって。
Uh. Oh.
An ice pick.
What are you gonna do with that, ma'am?
It seemed like a Japanese-made
Is she
owl.
gonna play like whack-a-mole or something? Cause I don't think that's a good idea. Whack-a-mole!
Upon seeing it, I
to
couldn't
whack you.
understand. I couldn't understand anything anymore.
I'm kind of scared. Yeah, I
she's
feel that,
going to
Andre.
make
It's
love
called
to me.
intrusive thoughts. I don't really know.
Torture me. Kill me.
I think he's
I
gonna.
couldn't
You shouldn't
understand,
annoy a girl with
but it
an axe.
appeared that my
Shouldn't
resistance
annoy a
some
girl with an
moment ago
axe.
left me completely powerless and unwilling to do anything.
Fist of justice!
As my vision
She
grew
just
dim,
slams his leg.
so did my senses.
Whack-a-mole!
Oh,
But then I
oh,
felt a
she beating him
sharp pain
up. Oh, she
in my
into
left
that.
shoulder.
Okay, she's inflicting pain.
This crazy bitch, this crazy bitch
love you,
just fucking
bitch.
stabbed me.
She stabbed me while she hit me with the ice pick. She's into BDSM. There's no cap right there.
No, you do you not know what an ice pick is? An ice pick is sharp. It is the thing stabbing him.
Yeah. So she's inflicting pain but also pleasuring him. It's a little weird.
No, she literally just stabbed him in the shoulder.
Why?
Haruaki-san!
Tammy is right next to me for some reason, bro. That's a weird
Oh,
awkward
the
scene,
weird
bro.
part is
That's
over.
awkward. Huh?
The weird part is it's over now.
Okay, we're normal. Okay, everybody, it's gone. But why is she stabbing him with an ice
Yeah,
pack?
guys,
Ice
you can
pick?
open your eyes.
You can open your eyes, little boys.
turn the
It's
sound
okay.
back on.
Boys and girls in chat. It's gone. Well, is there a reason
just
why
like that,
she...
the viewer, and just like that, the viewer count drops.
Honestly, I don't blame it. But wait, why did she have an ice pick? Just stab it. Why was she doing that to him? Is it gonna tell us? She was holding my hand and crying her eyes out.
よかったよ
Glad you're alive.
生きてて
She then rested her forehead on the back of my hand and began crying even more fiercely. I looked around. Is everybody just watching? Because that's kind of, yeah. This was the dining hall. Everyone else was here too. That's great. That's a memory they'll never forget, but they all wore conflicted expressions. Chiemi was the only one openly expressing how they felt. Well, what happened? I actually had no idea for a moment, but then... Oh, yeah, that. Right. I almost died. What saved me, though? And why did I feel so good? It was like I'd had a full night's sleep. Hard to believe I was just on the brink of death.
ごめんちえみちゃんちょっといいかな
Sorry, Jimmy. You,
So, did she actually get the poison out and he's okay?
yeah.
Oh. I mean, she's gonna die.
うんご
Yeah.
めんね
Sorry.
いやいいんだただ
Some random sharp
Nani
object
gatta?
materialized.
It's fine. What happened?
Material girl, and I get it from my mommy. Oh, sorry.
春秋さん、
You've been
5
asleep
時間
for
くらい
about
眠ってて、
5 hours.
もう
It's
大
dark
体
outside
夜なん
now,
だけど、
but not much
ずっ
changed.
とこんな感じだよ。
野里さん、僕はどうなってたんでしょうか。
Nosato-san, what happened there?
I don't want to tell you.
トリカブトによる中毒。
That's not poisoning.
ま
The
ず助
symptoms
から
were
んと
so
思わ
bad
れ
that
る
it
よう
should
な
have been
程度の
impossible
ひ
for
ど
you
い
to
中毒
survive.
症状。しかし、
But for some
なぜだ
reason,
か
you're
君は生
back.
還した
I believe I must
ま
congratulate
ず
you.
はおめでとうと言うべきかね。
His tone seemed to be somewhat sarcastic, but he was probably just hiding how suspicious and uneasy he felt. He was eyeing Rikako-san, who was standing near the window looking down and comforting Meiko. He wasn't the only one. She was the center of attention here. Wonder, disbelief, reverence, worship.
お祈りって聞くんだね。
What will you do?
I had little doubt that was what he actually thought. No kidding, chat.
そうだったんですか。
Really?
よく覚えて
I
ませ
don't
んが、
remember much, but
リカコ
thank
さ
you
ん、
about this,
あり
right?
がとうございます。
Oh, her outfit.
上松家
I simply fulfilled my role
責務
He took off her black robe.
果たしただけです。
That was,
何でもいい
that was
よ
what was under me.
生きてたならそれで。
It's fine. All that matters is he's alive. I didn't agree there. Being saved by some religious rite was just as ridiculous as the death loop I was trapped in. Prayers, religious rites. Did that experience really qualify? I reached for my shoulder and felt fresh bandages. The cotton was bloody, meaning she had really stabbed me. People die if they are killed. Okay, Emiya Shiro. But she did suck out the poison? Oh, did she suck out the poison? That couldn't be it. I wasn't bitten by a snake. I'd ingested aconite poisoning. You couldn't just suck that out of the bloodstream. The blood... ice
彼の
pigs?
病毒。私が
I
引
shall
き取る。
take in is poison. She said that right. Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. Nar. Take in my poison.
汚れを引き取るの
Yes,
も
because taking in the corruption is one of the
Uematsuki no
Uematsu's
yakume.
roles. That perhaps my role here is to take
この
in
場
the
の
hatred
役目
of
は
everyone present.
皆様の憎しみを引き取る
The
とい
role
う
of the
ことなのかもしれないと。
彼女がネアのはしためとして背負ってきたものはきっと
There,
君には
like
ひ
the
ど
dead
くキー
were a
に思え
woman
るだろう
servant
し
would be quite a strange and heavy burden for you.
雲は
The spider are bedroom
ネアのは
women
しため。
servants.
そこ
That
から
is why the Uematsu
かつて
hold
上
had
松
the
家
role
は
of protecting the dreams of the
野蛮として
villagers.
はい
Yes, the Uematsu were
上
also
松は
responsible for funeral
葬儀の
rites.
家でもありま
Our
したか
faith
ら
might have some roots in Buddhism
葬式
as
仏
a
教も
result of that duty.
混じっているかも。
Huh. So that was how it was. I understood now. And I also understood how frightening the Uematsu were. However, there was something more important to worry about.
負妻師のやつは確かに死にかけた。それで植松が負妻師を
He
助けた。
hated.
狂言かもしれん。
Would be that.
常識的にはそう思いたくもなりますがね。狂言で心停止
Oh, you
寸
can
前
walk
が
up
で
to
きる
the
なら
car. If he can really make it hard and stop in his own car, he could make a living out of that stunt.
For real?
しかもち
Thank you for
貴
the
様
real
も見てい
redeem.
たろう。あれは神聖の中
You
毒
know,
症状だ
you
った
saw
な。
him, right? Those were real symptoms.
そうだね。
Mm,
渦
yeah.
は冗談でも食べたら助かるってないし、それにりっちゃんも冗談
And
であんなに
Recon
なんない
ending
で
up
しょ。
like that isn't a joke either.
モッチーやめとけ。
Stop it.
I just realized that her black clothes were gone.
おやっさん。
Old man.
うん。
Yeah, basically they die. It's like a town
夫
that's
妻師と植松のは人らしい。
It's
cursed
like
to
he's doing
loot,
lots of
and whenever people die, like they're reborn with certain marks or roles, and there's like wolves that, you know, are under their so-called god, and they kill people once a day at night, and then there's humans, there's snakes. It's a whole legend you'd have to listen to.
It's town of Salem, but like, you know,
Yeah.
visual novel style.
Basically, trying to say, yeah, what he said.
そんで
So,
待ってください。母さんは違う。
wait, it wasn't mom.
Sounds
I
like a...
swear, I swear on my family's honor, it wasn't my mother.
It wasn't me, okay? I'll tell you what, it wasn't me, Sonny.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, it sounds like a Fallout shelter for sure. There it was. Everyone was here, but Kaori-san alone seemed to be in a different position. She was deep in the room, sitting probably forcibly on a chair with a pale face.
あの時僕以外にも雑炊を食べた人はいた
I
んだよ
wasn't
ね
the only one who
安永君
ate the rice gruel, right? Yasunaka-kun?
Okay, have a good rest of your evening. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a bit. Spanish or vanish.
Eh.
Good luck, Andre.
あの後手はつけてませんが、多分鍋の方
Yeah,
に毒は
no one ate any more after you were poisoned, but there were probably none of it.
おそらく夫妻子さんが使った食器に毒が付着していたん
I
だと思
believe
い
the
ます。
bowl you ate from had poison applied to it.
By who?
あるいは
Hello,
漁った
background
時に
person.
毒を持った
Right?
Or some was poured into the food after taking it from a pot.
See ya, Andre.
違います。私じゃありませ
I
ん。
didn't do it.
オリベさん私も別に意地悪で言ってるんじゃないがね
I'm not accusing
理
you.
屈ではあなたが一番疑わしいの
I'm
は確
simply
かですよ
saying that it's fair to consider you the prime suspect.
それを否定しきるだけの説がまだ出てないから皆あなたを信じきれ
We
てない
can't absolve you of
そういうことで
responsibility
しょう
because we haven't formed the counter argument yet. That's it.
わかります。あの時は私だけがカウンターにいましたから。
I
でも違
understand.
うんで
I
す
was the only one
や
that
ってないんで
counted
す
it. But it wasn't me.
だから食器についてはそっちの棚にあったんで
The
すよ。
bowls were on
誰
the
も注意
shelf.
してな
No
かった
one
ん
was
だから、
watching
誰
it.
だって触れた
So
と
it
思
could
う
have
べき
been
だ。
anyone.
それは逆だねオリベ安永
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
the wrong way to look at
誰
it.
でも見えたのだから
Yasunaga Oribe,
怪しい
too.
動きをすれ
Everyone
ば
could
誰
see
か
it.
が気
There
づい
was
たは
something
ず
strange happening. Someone would have noticed.
ちなみに盛り付け前に食器を運んだ
Also,
の
you
は
were the
君だ
ones
ろ
who brought the
安永
bowls out to be used.
自
Are you
分が
saying
犯
you're
人
the
だという
culprit?
つもりかね
それはありません。動機だってない。
No, I had no reason to do that.
だろそもそも積んである食器に名前が
And
書
it's
いてあ
not
るわ
like
けで
there
もないのだ
were names on
配
the
膳して
bowls.
渡す時以
The
外
only time
彼を
you
狙
could
うこと
target
は
him
不可能
specifically was while the food was being served.
わかりますけど。でも考
I
えてくだ
know,
さい。
but
夫妻
think
子さん
about
の
it.
精子に関わ
Mommy
ら
would
ず
have been the
こう
first
して母さん
suspect
が真っ
even if
先に
we
疑われるのは
Son
当
wasn't
然だ。
the poisoned one.
こんなバレバレの状況で母さんが殺人を犯すメ
Where's
リット
the
があれば
point
言っ
of
てく
her
ださい。
killing someone in that situation?
安永君別に私は好きでこんなことを
I hate to say this, but
自分が犠牲になってでもヘ
she
ビを
may
排
have
除
wanted to take out Snake even if it meant dying in the process.
Ikumi-san joined the exchange.
キヨの言う通り理屈で考えれば
Kyo's
あん
right.
たが怪しい
Logically
のはわか
speaking,
るん
you're
だカオリ
the
さん
most suspicious one here, Kaori-san.
Oof.
そしてキヨだけじゃなくみんな
That's
それを
what
疑ってる
everyone thinks. Not just Kyo. Even if I'm starting to suspect you a little.
油断
匠さん。
Takumi-san, you too?
キヨだけに嫌われ役
I
を
was
やって
just
もらう
mocking
のは
everybody else's
大事
accents.
ね
Like
えから
when Kyonosuke spoke to her, you did like a British accent. Now that he's speaking to her, you're doing like a Southern accent.
No, I don't know what I'll do the
You got
southern
that one?
one.
Yeah.
I keep the southern.
I can't let Kyo get all the hate here.
Or well, her son is like Italian, so I gotta try to do it the Italian, right?
慣れん真似をす
I
る
wouldn't
よ
like you.
ただ俺は個人的には
But
カオリさんを
personally,
信じて
I do trust Kaori-san.
理由は
What's your reason?
カオリさんは義継守ろう
If
として
she had
殺
to
すなら
kill,
この場全員殺
she
すだ
had
ろ
to
うよ
kill someone to protect Yoshitsugu.
バレた後に
She'd
言い訳
kill
なんかし
everyone,
ねえよ
not just Fusashi. She wouldn't make any excuses for it either.
そんなおっかねえ根性決まった母ちゃんだ
You're
ろ
a scary mom with serious guts.
That's too sweet of ya. Yeah. He was completely right about her. Takumi-san knew her so well, and still felt for her, huh? Oh, he was serious about her. It made me want to cheer him on. In that case...
Yeah, I know she's off her rocker, but like, she's kind of pretty. So,
Right.
it's ups and downs. Got to take the good with the bad. Sure,
True.
she could murder me at a moment's notice, but she cooks food, so
The food is good. I had to make it through the night.
僕も信じますよ香織さん
I'll treat you too, Kay, or I'll trust you too, Kaori-san.
不妻子さん
Usagi-san.
理由
No
はあるの
treat,
かね
treat, no treat, treat,
No
no
treat,
treat.
treat, no treat, no treat. You guys want to get some D-E-S-E-E-E-R-T? D-E-S-S-E-R-T?
Do you have a reason?
そうですね確かに状況
Well,
証拠で
the
は怪しくても
circumstantial evidence
彼
might
女の人
not
と
be
なり
in
が
her favor,
疑い
but
を
it's
帳消しにしていると思いますから
concealed or canceled out by her nature as a person.
あとは僕を信じてくれた
Also, I
匠
want
さ
to
んの分
trust
析を
Takumi-san's
僕は
analysis.
信じたいと思っ
He
てます
believes in me after all.
ありがとうよ
Oh.
Say,
よろしいので
what do you say?
どうせ今日はもうくくれ
We can't hang
明
any
日の
more
こと
today.
は
We'll worry about it tomorrow.
だなもう潮時だ
Good
みん
point.
な
Anyway,
今日は引
wait,
き上げるぞ
let's go to bed.
母さん片付け
Aww.
手伝うから
Ma, I'll help clean up.
You're the best son.
俺もやる服も
I'll do
こ
it
この
too.
使うぞ
Gotta use the stuff here.
Oh, you such a dear, darling.
ありがと
Thank you, you
う
too.
安永
That's so
義
sweet.
継
Oh, they're helping their mom out. That's what we left the family of 3 and went outside.
ちいそういやわしんちゅうどこや
Where's my gun?
I don't know. You should check somewhere very far up your lower back. Lower butt.
と
Ah,
いいよもうおやっさん大丈夫だろ
I don't know.
It's fine. He's better now.
いやその
Actually,
おみーけ
Ah, found it.
Chica, put that down.
あ
You can't do that. To my surprise, the surprising hunting rifle was placed against the dining hall's wall.
ボルトどこやっ
Where's the
She
bolt?
just screams like,
霧の中に
I threw them
投
into
げちゃった
I threw them into the mist. Kazo-san grunted in displeasure, snatched the gun from Mochi, and went off into the mist.
なんか
Man,
ダメだ
I'm
な
no good.
私
She chuckled emptily. There was still. Never mind, I was supposed to be sad. Man, I'm no good. There were still dry lines of tears down her
いや正解だ
I think I read that right.
バラすのは必要だったし完全になくなってたらお前が持ってったと勘違いしかね
You
え
have
ないか
assumed you took it with you.
私が
Me? Oh, as a
Ah.
weapon?
ああ変な疑いがかかってもつまらんだろ
Wouldn't want to draw suspicion, right?
もう
Man, this is such a
Yada na.
pain. I'm tired of walking on
疑ったり
eggshells.
疑われたり
Can't the mist just go away?
早く霧が
心配せずとも明日には目処がつこう
Everything will come to an end tomorrow.
そうだな
Hmm.
じゃあ俺も引き上げだみんなおやすみ
Yeah, I'm going then. Good night.
As he left, Takumi-san lightly tapped my shoulder.
回復は奇跡的だっつってたぞキヨは
Kyo said your recovery was a miracle.
大事にしろよ
Don't waste it.
Gave my shoulder a firm squeeze, then left.
ええ
Of course.
I would do whatever I could to survive.
じゃあ僕もこれで
Me going to
久之さんおやすみなさい
Dr. Yuki-san. Good night.
Oh,
春明さん
Haraki-san,
Boom.
気をつけてね
be careful.
ああおやすみ
Yeah, good night.
Rikaku-san didn't speak or even look at me until the very end. Oh. I crossed my legs and sat down on my futon. I wasn't tense anymore, probably because I was used to it, or because I wouldn't die tomorrow. And I'm surprised she didn't die, by the way. I know she's supposed to take incorruption, but you know. I just didn't feel like sleeping, though. I actually felt really good. Why had I survived? Was it really aconite? Even I'd heard that real aconite poisoning was lethal. What if it was actually some weird poison that just made it seem like you were dying, then fully recovered afterwards? That kind of trick would be only kicked out of the Rookie of the Year Mystery Novel Award in the prep reading.
それは逆だね 織部安永君。
That's
誰
strong
で
way to
も
look
見え
at
た
it.
のだから、
Yasunaga
怪しい
Oribe.
動きをすれば誰かが
Everyone
気
could
づ
have,
いたはず。と考
everyone
え
could
る
see
べ
it.
き。
So if something strange happened, everyone would have noticed.
こんなバレバレの状況で母さんが殺人を犯すメリットがあれば言ってください。
What would be the point of her killing someone in that situation? It just don't make no sense.
I could relate to
It's
them
like a
both.
pizza without. It's like having a pizza with no cheese. It just doesn't make sense.
That's only for like little kids, I swear. Kiyonosuke, she was right. That was unlikely to be pure coincidence. And Yasunaga-kun was right that it was likely an unlikely risk to take for someone who didn't need to. All this thinking about who done it and why made me feel like I was in some mystery novel. Though, since I could easily dispel all the suspicions on Kaori-san, I could see more or less how it is. The very premise was wrong, so I knew exactly what I had to do today. I took out my notepad, wrote down the name Yoshitsugu Oribe, and put it near my pillow. Suddenly there was a knock on my door. I quickly became tense again. Uh-oh. A visitor? Now? Right after I almost died? I'd decide what to do after seeing their face. Rikako? But then I realized this hut didn't have any way for me to look outside the door. However, there were spaces between the boards of the door, most likely warped by changes in humidity. I peeked outside through them. Oh, Chiemi? Another knock.
誰です？
I went ahead and asked.
私、
It's
芹沢千恵美。
Chiemi Serizawa.
何の用？
What is it?
聞きたいことがあって。
I want to ask something.
なんだろう。というか、物意味をしなきゃなんないんじゃない
Shouldn't
の？
you be sheltering right now?
外は危
It's
ないかもしれ
dangerous
ないし。
outside, isn't it?
大丈夫？
Sure you should be here?
私は大
I'm
丈夫。
okay. There's
ま
still
だみん
people
なその
walking
辺をブラ
around.
ブラしてるし。
Can we talk?
あの、
I don't mind if it's through the door.
ドア越しでいいから。
いいけど。
Just a little, like, distant this route.
私、
I realized
何もで
that
き
I
てないな。
can't do anything. Did you want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay, your thing lit up.
私、落ち
I'm a
こぼれ
huge
てね。
failure. I've been
子供
causing
の頃
trouble
か
for
ら、
everyone here
この
ever
みんな
since I
に
was
迷惑ば
little.
っかかけてて。だから必死で
And
勉強
that's
し
why I
て。
studied hard,
大学受かって
entered a college,
外に
and
出
went
たの。
outside the village.
知ってる？
Did you know that the
休み
only
の
way
人間
people
は
from
ね、
Yasumizu
大
can
学
leave
行く
is
か、
either
出
going
稼
to
ぎ行くか
college
し
or
か外に
finding
出られ
work
ないんだ
somewhere
よ。
else?
いや、知らない
I
な。
didn't actually.
出稼ぎ
Do
に
you
行く
have
人もい
people
た
who
んだ。
work away from home?
うん。
Yeah,
匠
Takumi
兄ちゃん
Nichan
も一度
left
は外に
once.
出てたよ。
His mom and dad are
お父
outside
さんとお
too.
母さんも外にいるし。
そうなんだ。
News to me.
うん。
Yeah, his dad is
お父さん、あんまり
sickly,
体
so
良
he
くない
goes
んだ
outside
よ
every now and
たま
then.
に外に行ってる。
逆になんで彼はこっちに？
Then why is he here?
8年前の事
The
故。
incident. No. The feast 8 years ago killed a lot of people,
たくさん
and he
人が亡
helped
くなって
return. Oh, he
片
returned to
付けに
help
戻ってき
clean
た
up,
んだけど。
but
ぶっちゃけ、
the people that were still alive weren't enough for Yasumizu to function. Kaiba-chan depended on him too, so he, you know.
なるほど。それで匠
I
さんは
see.
前の宴を
Well,
知らなかったってわけ
didn't
だ。
know about the last feast.
他の人たちも
The rest
上藤
were
吉
in
に行ってたんだっけ？
Kamafuji, right?
うん。
Yeah.
勘三さんと
So no one
狼
besides
じじし以外は
Kazuo-san and the
安
old
水
wolf
には
guy
い
are
なかっ
here.
た。
そういえば、
Oh,
はるちゃん。
yeah. Haru-chan.
ん？
はるちゃんは
Haru-chan was
夜
so
中
lonely
寂し
at
がっ
night
て一
that
人
she
で
left
抜
the
け出した
school
ん
where
だ。
we were staying
お泊ま
at
りが
all by herself. Then she
それで
went through the
山
mountain
道を抜
path
けて
and
じゃあ安水に入ったの？
Huh? She was in Yasumizu too?
わからない。
I don't
大人
know.
は
The
休み
adults said they found her in front of Yasumizu, and there
み
were
んな
rumors
休
she
みで
saw
何か見
something
たんじゃな
there.
いかって噂して。そのせいかわかん
I
ないけ
don't
ど、
know if that's
そ
the
れでし
reason
ばらくはるちゃん
why,
おかしくなっ
but
ち
she
ゃって。
started acting weird
みんな
afterwards.
狼付きとか
People
噂して
said。she was possessed by a wolf. It came as no surprise, but Chiemi still had info that I didn't know of. Had Haru-chan caught a glimpse of the feast? But that would mean that she too survived the feast of the Yomi Purge. As things were, there was no way to leave Yasumizu when it was engulfed by the mist. I didn't know if you could enter it, but it was natural to think you couldn't leave after doing so. Hi Rio! Good evening! Thanks for stopping by.
Rio?
He says hi. Thinking rationally, she shouldn't have made it to Yasumizu in the first place. But her possession... If she'd seen something in the mist without ever making it to Yasumizu, could she have been affiliated with some trauma or something divine because of it? He couldn't hear you that one time, Titus. Sometimes you cut out.
Hi, Rio.
He said hi again. I can hear him though, because I get it.
God damn it, no,
No, now you sound fine. Where were you away?
No, I'm literally in the same place.
That's weird.
The mic is on my head. It is a pair of headphones.
No, I get it. Sometimes the Apple headphones don't always pick up everything, so don't get mad. It's okay.
They're not Apple headphones.
We can hear you. I see. So you rose. You have tried again several times, have you not? If I wanted to find out more about her, it was too late for it this time. I could have been wrong, of course. There was probably a lot more info for me to find, not to mention I couldn't go back unless I died. Also, I decided to save the humans, so I would see it through to the end. Of course, that included her.
ごめん。それはともかく、どうして役立たずだなんて思うの？
Anyway, why did you think you're useless?
I mean, I can't vote right, nor can I think like Yasukun or Takumi-ni-chan. Yasukun and even Nosato-san are doing whatever they can.
僕としては、君がいたからこそ、
You
全員が
have me. You're the
心理
reason
的な
why
一
no
線
one
を越え
crossed
ずに済ん
certain
だんじゃな
mental
いか
lines.
って思ってるけど、
What do you mean?
もちろん僕らは人を
We
殺
grew
してしま
accustomed
っ
to
たし、
killing and
不
unfairly
当に人
pushing
を裁くことにも
each
慣
other.
れてしまった。
In a way, we
すでに狂
we're
ってい
already
る
insane.
とも言えるかもしれない。それでも、怒りや恨みや
Still,
悲しみに
we
任せて
clearly regret it if
人を
we
殺
killed
せば
people purely for
必
revenge.
ず後
We
で後
were
悔したろうし、
absolutely in danger of
もっ
doing
と
that.
ひどい。僕は君がそういうのだけ
And
は
I
避
kind
け
of
たく
think
て
you've been racking your
心を砕
brain
いて
trying
きた。
to avoid that at all costs.
そう勝手に思ってたけどな。
Did I miss the mark?
ごめんね。別に
Sorry, I
ちえ
didn't
みち
mean
ゃん
to
の理
act
解
like I
者を
know
気取るつもりじゃな
everything
かったん
about you.
だ。人には向き不向きはあるし、
I'm
つ
just
いで
saying
に
that
僕
people
は
have what
君が
they're
ちゃんと
good at,
みんな
and
のため
I
になっ
think
てると。
you're a valuable asset in your own.
Oh. Oh, oh goodness. I'll try. Haruaki-san. What? All of a sudden, her voice cracked briefly, weighed down with sorrow. Why? Why? I gotta make myself cry. You start cutting some onions. Why are you so nice? I'm useless. Even when you collapsed, all I could do was cry. Just say it. Tell me I'm in your way, and that I should die.
誰が喜ぶわけでもないのに、
Alright.
心にもないこと
Why
は
would
言い
I
たくは
say
ないな。
something? Why would I say something that I don't mean? It wouldn't help anyone.
Somebody punch me in the face. Say it. I can't hate you if you don't. You bitch. Oh. Oh, what she do? Oh. Okay. I love you, Haruaki-san. I can't bear it anymore. This wasn't an admission of love. Oh. It was an SOS, if not a plea for death. Kill me. Kill
君は
her.
ふるさとのことが
Do you
嫌い。
hate your home?
I do.
ふるさとのみんなも
Everyone here too?
Damn, what? I hate them so much.
そんなことはないはずだろ。
As if that's true.
But there's no place for me here. In the end, she was someone who'd abandon Yasumizu. Even if there was space for her to live, she just couldn't adjust to this way of life, and her thinking was no longer that of a Yasumizu inhabitant. This is still Rikako's route one. However, moving away didn't solve all her problems either. She saw a glimmer of hope in her homeland and returned here, so I assumed. But she didn't get what she wanted and suffered in vain, and to top it all off, she was caught up in the feast. It must have been incredibly painful. So that was why she treated me so nicely when we first met. Ooh. There must have been a profound emptiness in her heart. But I couldn't return those feelings during this loop. Dang, bro's like, sorry. not your loop, baby girl.
Sorry, you're not Rikako.
That is
Ain't
so
your
sad. I'd already accepted someone else. That's true, we did in this route. I get it. Rikako-san's cute, isn't she? I had no idea she'd had superpowers too, though.
超能力
How does she know all
Superpowers?
this?
病毒を引き取ったんだっ
She
て
took away your poison.
だから春明さんは助
That's
かった
why
ん
you
だ
survived.
すごいよね
It's amazing.
かな一個
I
ないわ
don't stand a chance against that.
ちえみちゃんは
You're right. She literally
魅力的
saved
だ
my
よ
life.
You're right. In this route, she did.
You're charming too, you know.
What?
じゃあ付き合っ
Then
てよ
go out. Oh god, she's desperate. She's being a no, Chiemi, don't pick the pick me girl. And then go out with me.
一緒に遊んでよ手を握ってよ
Oh my
タンデム
goodness.
でずっと遠くまで
Okay.
連れてってよ布団の中で
Play with
一日中
me.
ギュッて
Hold
して
my
てよ
hand. Take me on a bike ride far away. Let me spend all day sleeping in your arms.
このドア
Open this door. I could do that. But that would be an empty gesture. Be Gret. Come on, Veronica, open the door, please. Veronica, open the door. Veronica, can we not fight anymore, please? Can we not fight anymore? Veronica, don't make me come in there. I'm gonna get to what? Being granted false hope only led to great despair. So I didn't open the door. Anna,
Hope and despair.
do you want to build a snowman? Nagito, shut up. I couldn't.
嘘つき
Liar.
嘘ついたか
I
ら
lied.
You bitch.
言葉の上で嘘はつかないで
Blatantly,
手の余地だ
maybe.
け残して
You let me get
後
my
で
hopes
全部
up,
はしご外
then
して
just left me
嘘は
hanging.
ついてないって
And now you say you didn't
ひ
lie?
どいよ
How mean.
ひどい
So cruel and
卑
unfair.
怯者最低だよ
Just awful. I might have underestimated some things here. Trying to save someone you've given up on was just naive hypocrisy. In the end, you need to be prepared to never see them again. But that only works when you'd been physically separated. I was probably the only refuge she had left, but in the mist there was nowhere for her to hide. Oops. She could only attack herself in a roundabout manner by criticizing me. And
ちゃんと振ってほしい
I want you to reject me properly. No matter what happened here, it wouldn't end well. Worst case scenario, she could disappear into the mist again. Could I really write it off as simply drama between a man and a woman? But I'd already decided.
僕は
The moment I opened my mouth,
何をなさってるのですか
what are you doing
芹
here?
沢様
Serizawa-sama? Rikako-san's voice. Gasp. Uh-oh, two yanderes in a room.
なんでもないよ
It's
ただ
nothing.
寝
I'm
苦しいところを探して
just
ただけ
being pathetic.
夜は物意味を
Night is for sheltering.
それに
As
久
the
石様
snake,
は蛇の籠舎で
Fusashi-sama is in danger.
命を
Should
狙
you
われ
not
ても
be
いる
more
状態です
considerate?
リカ子さんだって出
You're
歩いてんじゃん
walking around too. As
私
in
は
Uematsu, I must
Uematsu
perform
no
what
者と
nightly
して
patrols I can.
そんなのただの言い
That's
訳
just
じゃ
an
ん
excuse.
しなくたって
Someone will
誰
die
か死ぬ時は死
regardless.
ぬし
And what could you do if
何か出たって
something did
リカ子さん
happen?
どうする
Anyway,
それは
I...
リカ子さんだって
Even you could be a
狼
wolf,
かどうか
right?
本当はわかんないじゃん
ちえみちゃんやめるんだ
Stop it, Chiami-chan.
上松家
The
の
head
ご
of
当
the
主で
Uematsu
美人で
family,
人
a
格者で
beauty, a
こ
woman
こ
of
じゃ人望ない
character.
かもだけど
You're not very
みんな
popular
本
in
当はあなたが善
Yasumizu,
人だって
but
思って
everyone
るし
here thinks you're a good person.
上藤吉じゃ
Oh
みんな
dear.
から尊敬されてて
TMI.
崇拝されてて
In
居場所がしっかりあっ
Kamafujiyoshi,
て
you're actually respected
でもそん
and
なの関
reserved.
係ないよ
You
ね
have a place to return to, but none of that matters, does it?
ちえみ
呼び捨てにしないでよ
Don't say my name.
リカコさんだって
Mikako-san might be a
狼
wolf.
かもしれないよ
She
ね
might be a terrible
本
person.
当は超
This
嫌な
might
やつ
all
で
be an
全部演
act.
技かもしれないよね
Uh-oh, we're back to manipulating everybody.
私は
I am
人です
human.
みんなそう言うしかない
Anyone
んだ
can
よ
say that.
そ
What
れを信
matters
じ
is
てもら
whether
え
you
るか
can
どう
get
かじゃ
someone
ん
to believe you.
そこ
And you
超
use
能力とか
superpowers.
そんなの
Of course everyone will
そんな
believe
の
you.
絶対信
Of
じてもら
course
える
he'll
に決ま
love
ってる
you.
じゃんそん
I
なの
don't stand a chance against that.
私
You
が
have
持ってないものを
everything
全
I
部持っ
don't
てて
have. You even took Haruaki-san.
ひどいよ
That's just
ひどいよ
too cruel and
ずるい
unfair.
よ
She didn't want to hurt Rikako-san. She only wanted to hurt herself. But as one who could do nothing but hurt her, I couldn't say anything.
勘違いを
You are
されて
misunderstanding
いますね
me.
何が
How?
春明様は
Haruaki-sama simply gave
私
me
に
hope. He merely lended
一
his
瞬の
chest
望みを
to
くださ
me.
っただけ
In
む
fact,
しろ
he refused my indecent
私の
request
浅ましい望み
even
を
as he was dying.
春
He
明様は
clearly
拒まれ
rejected
ました
me.
男女の
There
何も
is
ありはせ
nothing
ず
between us, and never
こ
will
れからも
be.
ありはしません嘘だ
You're lying.
適当にご
You're
まかし
just
てるだけ
playing it
だ
off.
むしろ
Rather, I am the one who has
私に
nothing.
は何もない
I am a hollow woman, possessed
植松家の家
possessing
紋と
only the Uematsu's family
歴史と
crest, history, and
信
faith.
仰と居場所だ
I
って
do not have a place of my own
あり
either.
はしません
I do not have the power to cling to salvation.
私はもう心身の
My
一辺に至
entire
るまで
body and mind was sold off to
親鸞様の名の
Shinai-sama.
もとにどういうことな
Do
の
you mean?
霧が晴れ
Once
た
the
ら
mist clears, I
残った
intend
証
to
文を
finish my
片付けて
business here and make
メ
it
イ
to
ク
the
をよその
police.
警察
Let
に
the
でも
flow
預けた
take
ら
me away from here and accept
どこへ
wherever
なりと
I
流
may
れて
end up.
しかしあな
But
たは
you're
違う
different.
霧が晴れ
Once
た
the
ら
mist clears,
きっと
Yasumizu
安
will
水は
surely
芹沢
accept
様を
you.
受け入れる
Your cheerfulest,
あなたの明るさと
your cheerfulness,
強さと
strength, and
心遣いは
consideration gives everybody hope.
の芹沢
This
様の
is
居
where
場所
you
は
belong, and
ここです
I have no such place.
そして
And Fusashi-sama,
夫妻子様の居場所は
Fusashi-sama belongs elsewhere.
ここ富士吉
As
村に
those
生まれた
born in
私たちは
Fujiyoshi, we cannot dream of
彼と添い
spending
遂
our
げるこ
lives
とな
with
ど
him.
さあ
Let us go back.
戻りまし
I
ょう
will take you to your room.
お部屋まで
嘘だ
Oh,
よ
I
意味わ
don't
かん
get
ない
you
よ
at all.
そんなに
It's not
難
that
し
it's
いもんじゃないよ
complicated.
付き合っ
If
て
you
るなら
love
付
each
き合え
other,
ばいいじゃ
then
ん
date
好
and
き
do
なだ
whatever
け
you
何だって
want.
すればいい
それは
I
もう
cannot do that anymore.
できないのです
なんで
Why?
その通りだ。
She's right.
Yeah. Rikako-san had my thanks. She gave me the best way to deal with this.
夫妻子様
Fusashi-sama.
植松家のご当主に対して
I want to ask the head
読
of
み耳の宴と
Uematsu something
富
about
士
the
吉
feast
村の
in
ことで
Fujiyoshi.
ただしこの戸は開
However,
か
I
ない。
won't open the door.
Oh, well, they're both at the door. I forgot they were still at the door.
Shiami-chan, you can go now.
嘘
No way.
これを信じてもらえないならどう
If
に
you
したっ
don't
て
believe that
君
much,
と
we
はダメ
wouldn't
だっ
have worked
た。
out anyway.
Ugh.
じゃあ一緒にいる
Then I'll stay here.
君は自分の昔
What
の
would you
男
think
性
if
編
someone
歴を
sat
詮
in and
索され
listened
る
as
とき
you
に
went over
他
your
人が分
history
析したら
with
どう
men?
思う？
Ooh, low blow. L. L take Haruaki, but honestly. Alright, I'm going. I had no idea if she really understood. Or understood it the way I intended. But she could probably tell that we were about to speak about something unpleasant.
春明さん
Haruaki-san,
霧が晴れたら
once the mist clears,
最後は
do what you have
ちゃん
to.
としてね
And do it right. Backing down was part of a proper breakup.
おやすみなさい
Good night. I could hear her walk off. Then nothing.
植松さん、
Uematsu-san.
一つ
Let
謝
me
らせてくだ
apologize
さい
for one thing.
なんでしょ
Yes?
あの時は
I showed you
お見
something
苦しいところをお見せしま
unsightly
した
earlier.
う？こんな時じゃなきゃ
If we weren't
嬉し
in
い
this
状況でしたけ
situation,
ど
I'd
ね。
have actually loved that.
Ooh,
やめて
please
ください
do not say that. It made the mood less tense, but wasn't quite enough.
じゃあ真面目に
Can I
聞きます。
ask, was that an act
あ
or
れは
something?
そういう演技なんですか？ あるいは植松
or
家
a
の
mask
務め
you
を
wore
果
when
た
you
す
had
際
to
の仮
play
面
your role as
とでも言う
Uematsu.
ものとか。
I could hear her gasp.
ご存知
You
だったの
you
ですか
knew? That response proved my assumption was correct. Oh, that was her role? So she doesn't love him? The bedroom woman servant. I should have questioned the lewdness, the derogatory nature of that term. Derogatory, thank you, yes. The Uematsu were the Fujiyoshi had family in charge of the night, including the secret matters related to it. They weren't just the night watch and people in charge of funerals, they also handled the nightly affairs of men and women. That meant that they were Fujiyoshi's local sexual service providers, yep. As the head of the family, Rikako-san obviously knew how to handle such things. If I had to guess, all the Uematsu girls were given such a role. Also, I imagine that taking in the poison and corruption was closely related to bodily intimacy. I didn't know much about historic Japan's idea of medicine, but I knew about the Chinese idea that lovemaking and health were closely tied together. Well, even if it wasn't something like that, knowing the human body, they could have easily formed the logic that it released negative energy. Spiders ate their prey by melting their insides and sucking them out, and boy, wasn't that fitting. There was also the Yorogamo? The orb-weaving spiders. Yorogamo, who shared their name with a yokai that was linked to many lustful stories. In the West, the female spiders ate their males who were called widows, and the black widow was extremely poisonous, unnerving, elegant, and sexy at the same time. Spiders were unique creatures that created webs that they used to catch their prey and consume them by melting them with poison wholly. I could understand why equating them with women, evil women and enchanting ladies was so universal. And just now, I practically asked her if she was that. I was more or less right. Fujiyoshi was once a place where hunters thrived, attracting many outsiders, a lot of them who were rowdy. To keep them from going after the local woman, Fujiyoshi had to train specialists with the right set of skills. The Uematsu gained influence by placing their own relatives into that role. Also, prior to that, the Uematsu had some religious significance, turning their monopolization of sex into a sanctified act. Sanctified, yeah. Their influence must have spread to birth and child rearing, as well as the yokai of tradition, what the heck, made them very powerful. The Uematsu successfully gained control of the darkness most living people encountered by dawning? These words.
Dawning.
I don't know which one it is, I just guess. The filthy title of bedroom woman servants and facing that darkness head on. The Miguruma controlled through the public side of faith and politics. The Higuchi handled food and smithing new info, while the Nosato handled medicine, among other fields. I'd wondered where the Uematsu come in, and now it all made sense. As time passed, and their family business ceased having a place in modern society, their influence began to decline. War, the drop in demand for hunting, and the spread of diseases from the outside had made the Uematsu lose relevance. And the filed descendants of the family neither had the originality nor zeal to adapt to the times and survive.
私たちは
Because of our
その
role,
経緯からして
we did not consider protecting the
血筋を
bloodline
守ること
to
を
be
重視しません
important.
でした上
If
松
an
の娘が
Uematsu
子を
girl
なせば
gave birth,
そ
the
れが
child
新
would
たな
be
上
an
松
Uematsu regardless of who fathered it.
上松の
They
教
would
え
be
と
taught
秘
the
儀と
family's teachings, rights,
いくつも
some
の不条
absurd
理な
laws,
掟に従
and
う
become
者が
true Uematsu.
当主は
The
必
head
ず
would
女が
always
務
be
め
a woman, who also
それも
worked
また
as a bedroom woman
メヤ
servant.
のはしためとして務めました
If she had a daughter, that daughter would be
娘
the
が生
new
まれれば
head.
し
But
か
if
し
she did
娘が
not,
生まれなければ
a different disqualified
よ
girl
くできた別
would
の娘
inherit
が
the role.
上
The
松は
Uematsu were bound
血で
not
な
by
く
blood, but ideals.
その思
And
想が
if
藤吉に否定
Fujiyoshi
されれ
had
ば
rejected them, we would
私
be a
たちは
hollow shell of our former
春日井を
selves.
描いた矢とそし
And
て
it is not like
養子縁組な
any
ど
of the other three families
他
would
の
want
三
to
家が
merge
望む
with
はずもあり
us.
ませんでしょう
Head of the spider's family, the priestess of the spider, had a dark background befitting that title. And the future was bleak for her as well. The Uematsu were an unnatural relic of the past, and by cutting them off, the other three families would be able to further modernize themselves. Despite no chance of the family recovering, Rikako Uematsu was born in an inevitable position and grown to be another bedroom woman servant. I wasn't capable of claiming I could understand her. It wasn't an exaggeration to say we lived in different worlds. It would have been absurd to even claim that I could take on her despair. You are truly gentle. I couldn't understand what she meant at all, so I thought about it for a few seconds before I would ask. You heard all that, yet you did not curse me as filthy or talk me down. But this gentleness hurts. If you simply cursed me, I would find it much easier to give up. I understand how Serizawa-sama feels now. Oh, we don't got that key yet. Why did the locals think it was natural to put themselves down and give up on what they wanted? Was it common for local breakups to be considered the woman's responsibility? Or were men the ones who dumped while the women simply continued pining on something? Was it a custom? All I'd say was to eat shit. But perhaps the ones making the mistake were the ones who fell in love with girls like that. Is that enough?
最後にいいですか?
Can I ask just one more thing?
Yes.
あなたは長者として
Your
読みの
family
宴の秘密
Do
に
you have anything to do
一
with
切
the
関わってま
secrets
せんか?
behind the piece?
No.
身車が何を考
I do
え
not
て
know
いるかは
what the Miguruma
わ
are
かりませ
thinking.
んが、
But the bedroom... Why do I keep
レ
reading
イ
it
の
wrong?
はしためなど
The bedroom woman
取るに
servants
足りぬと思ってい
must
る
be
の
of
でしょう。
no value to them.
ならどうして僕を逃がしてくれるなんて確
Why were
信
you
を持
so
って言え
certain
たん
you
です
could
か?
let me escape?
The silence wasn't too long.
私
I
は
am a descendant of an
迷
old
信にまみれ
family
た
that lived in
過去の
superstition.
血族の末その
I
力をもっ
used my
てして
powers as such to take
あな
in
たの
your
病毒を
poison.
引き取りましたその力をもってすれば
That perhaps I could use it
あ
to
なた
let
一
you
人を
escape.
逃がすくらいはできるそのよう
There
に
is nothing more to
思っ
it.
ただけです
That made sense. And now that she used divinity as a basis, there was no room for me to argue.
これで
Is
よ
that
ろしいですね
enough?
はいありがとうございました
Thank you. I
信
believe
じ
you.
ましたじゃあ明日会える
Just
ことを願いつ
please.
つ
Hope
眠る
we
ことと
see
し
each
まし
other
ょうか
again tomorrow.
春明様
You
は
shall not die tonight.
死ぬことはございません 新
The
内
spider
様から賜り
sent
し
to us by Shinai-sama
雲の加護が
will protect you.
あなたを守
She
りま
was
すから
basically saying that she would protect me.
あなたが言うと怖いく
You
らい
hear
ハマっ
that?
てます
It's
ね
strangely believable.
いえ何でもないです
Nothing. Give my
メイコ
regards
に
to
よろし
Mika.
く
はい
Certainly. Huh? Why?
明日改めて
I'll
お願い
probably
する
mention
と思い
it
ます
again
が
tomorrow.
僕が
I
頼んだ
ask
ら
you, please tell
本
the
当の
truth.
ことを言ってくださいそれでこのゲームを終わら
That
せま
will
す
end this game.
その時にもしあなたがいなかっ
If
た
you're
ら
not with us at
僕が
that point,
メ
I
イ
will
コを
take
警
Mika
察に
to
連れ
the
て行きま
police.
すよ
ありが
Thank
と
you. I believe
う
you.
信じてお
That
りま
was
す
the end of that. Still behind the door, she gave me a boring goodbye and left. Goodbye. Remarkably fatigued, I collapsed onto the futon. It was pretty thin, so the hard floor below hurt my shoulders, but I couldn't be even bothered to react. Did I actually just break up with two women in one evening? It hadn't even been that long since I'd broken up with Mitsuji, and I'd already made a habit of it. Who's that?
X?
I figured that, but I meant, did we meet her? No. I'd gone on a trip because of a breakup, only to find more of them. If I couldn't escape, maybe I'd just be happiest if I came in through Sagonaga like last time and enjoyed some time with Chiemi? Or was there a better path to take now? I couldn't tell anymore. Wolves were out and about tonight. Yet here I was thinking about this stuff. Was something wrong with my head? Well, there probably was, but this wrongness was different. Still, I saw how things would go. There was one thing that bothered me, though. Would Rikako-san survive? That question, no worry, remained floating in my brain. I'm sure he's probably gonna live and she won't. I tried to let go of my consciousness. They still don't explain why in the first route she lost, like... What does that mean? Human? That means wolf, right?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
human.
human. Why she was corrupted in the first route. I don't remember. That was clarified. Nothing I woke up to came to me as a surprise. I hadn't died. I'd known it'd be that way. All that remained was figuring out how to end things. I merely had to find a compromise between what was happening and what I felt. No. There were two more things to consider. The wolves could go out of control before the feast even began, and I didn't know who I had to mourn today. It was 5 in the morning, and everything was still covered in mist. I could see things better at night, but not by a whole lot. Was Kanzo-san patrolling again? He was no longer like he had been yesterday morning, so I could hope that he was, but he no longer had a gun. The fact that he, a confirmed human, was patrolling like that was actually pretty good for us. I carefully took a step forward. There's the death music. The wolves are liable to appear from the mist at any moment, so I snuck around just in case. However, this was a world of mists and ominous science.
Ominous silence.
Ominous silence. Sorry, I just remember that I should have checked on Slade when he was here. I was too focused and just laughing at things. He'll be okay. I'll check on him next time. As I walked, the grass swayed, and the crunching of the gravel felt loud enough to be heard by the entire village. Basically, our 7-day server that we all had together, well, he couldn't pay it, and it went down. Like, they deleted it, all their hard work, and then his girlfriend basically lost her second job because they were, like, being rude about disability stuff, and yeah, so they weren't having a good day, and I forgot to check if they were okay. Again, I checked earlier, but I wanted to check on him now.
Well, I mean, we can end stream a little early. You can go into, like, what, 2.5 hours? That's close enough to 3.
Oh, I wasn't talking about ending stream. Yeah.
No, like, if you want to go check up on him and make sure everything's okay. That's...
Oh, I was just gonna, like, talk to him when he was in chat. I can shoot him a message. I don't need the end yet. I do work, but...
Okay.
Yeah, we're good to go for maybe... Let's see, let's go another 30, and if I still feel like it, we can go to, like, another...
Yeah.
Let's say, like, an hour from now, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. To hell with this, I had to pull myself together. If they were coming, I surely wouldn't have heard them too. I would have heard them too. I just had to stand still to know if I was in danger. I didn't hear anything. There was no one. Or perhaps everyone was hiding. Uh-oh. As I began suspecting that a murderer was about to pop out of the bushes, I nearly stopped running. I went to the side of the road and hid myself. I carefully thought about the situation. If you looked at the feast as a game, the judges were mostly uninvolved in its progression, leaving it to the players. They only dispensed supernatural deaths to all those who killed more than one, or humans who walked around at night if it was really minimal intervention. On the other hand, though, that didn't mean they would stick to the rules and keep the number of victims under 2. And so far, the sides that were cornered tried to kill people even if it meant getting the death penalty. It happened every time. In other words, observance of the rules wasn't valued, meaning that having more deaths than allowed was not a problem. Not only were the humans unprotected, but the wolves who saw justice in the real story were entirely capable of disregarding the corruption to commit murder. Looking at it that way, I had no idea what the Game Master, Great Lord Shinai, was trying to accomplish. Did he just want to see some bloodshed? In that case, why the roundabout method? He was the god of the mountain. Their corruption was his law. The Yomi-Bitu were the enemy, but it wasn't clear enough for whether the ones sent to Yomi were the humans or wolves. It made so little sense. If the corruption was the power of the Yomi, it wasn't even clear where the boundary between the mountain and Yomi was. In other words, it was safe to think that the mountain and Yomi were the same thing. Shinai was both the mountain and Yomi, a two-faced god who split the Fujiyoshi people, worshipping him into two opposing factions on a whim. It was like a coliseum to him. A hunting ground, basically. I had to be overthinking things. However, the fact that the rules weren't strict and the punishment wasn't swift created an opening. There probably was a way to clear the game with minimal casualties. I had to make it through the situation, though. I made a gamble. After taking a deep breath... Same. I screamed at the top of my lungs, then hid. If Kanzo-san or Takumi-san heard it, they were bound to come. If it was a wolf, instead, they would make a move wondering why something serious happened without their knowing. They couldn't catch me off guard if I hid and watched from the shadows. 5 minutes passed, yet I heard nothing. Is everyone dead? That was impossible. Maybe they knew what I was thinking, and were now planning to ambush me? I was just guessing, but you never know what could happen in this mist. My next option was to sneak around and look around the whole village. I would move swiftly, and in short bursts, I'd make noise for sure, but I would also make it harder for any other potential lurkers to find me. The Okibo were large, and had decent amounts of space between them, making them good hiding places. I ran and hid, and then I held my breath. Nothing was happening. Not thinking much about it, I repeated the process. I ran and hid, then stayed quiet. I ran and hid. Oh, hello. Yoshitsugu popped up out of the stone I was aiming for and charged at me. I jumped to the side. A woodcut axe slashed through the place I was just standing in.
Screaming.
Hey.
Well, wait a second. It's me. Calm down. You? You? Fuck!
He then angrily threw the axe away in a random direction and screamed.
Yeah, that.
No point in sneaking around anymore. But this made me understand something. His rage could only... Uh-oh.
昨晩やられたのは
Was the one who died last night. Fuck. Fuck, bro.
Oh no. His mom. After waiting for him to calm down a bit, we began walking together. No longer trying to hide it at all. I kind of want a snack. Alright guys. 2-minute break, bathroom break, no BRB screen. Everybody get a snack and drinks. Because it's time for the shit to go down.
Okie dokie.
Yep, yep. I got a couple marshmallows, the jumbo ones, and a Rice Krispie. Welcome back, everybody. Just gonna wait a bit on Titus here.
Wait on me for what?
Enough you're here.
Why would I not be here?
Maybe took a bathroom break. I don't know. Anyway. I need a mushroom. Wait, mushroom, I mean. Marshmallow. I was expecting we made it to the plaza without anything happening. When I say things without like thinking about what I want to say, and then it's a different word or something. Yoshitsugu hadn't said a word the whole way. He was just breathing heavily, like when he attacked me, and his eyes were so wide that his agitation seemed to become madness.
I'll look.
Yeah. Glad we didn't end on that note. Not waiting for an answer, I went to the dining hall. I was instantly assaulted by a strange reek. Oh no, they can't eat there. We would never eat here again. Oh shit. As I became certain of that fact, my heart sank. It was pretty out of character for me. I took a step forward. The cupboard's glass was completely destroyed, and there were porcelain pieces all over the place. Uh-oh. This must have been caused by Yoshitsugu's rant. Oh no! Rage. Her bed was upstairs. I went carefully. I didn't pay, so I didn't feel like there was anyone inside.
This would be humiliating. You ever been told that it's rude to eat with your mouth full? Or
I know,
to talk with your mouth full?
I was just imitating it. I wasn't actually having my mouth full.
Sure.
Hey, Rice Krispie actually tastes really good with the marshmallow. It's also part marshmallow.
Yes, literally, I have never seen a Rice Krispie treat without marshmallow in it. At that point, it's just a bowl of Rice Krispie treats.
No, legit, I have a Rice Krispie and then separate marshmallow, and I'm eating it together, and it's really good.
Yes, you're just doubling up on the marshmallow part.
It was the same. The philosophy behind the murder was the same as Haru-chan's. The bloody footprints were standard at this point. There was no doubt that it was done by wolves. What was different was that it wasn't a clobbering, but a slashing. A slinging slasher! Kaori Oribe's remains were cut up and drowning in a sea of blood. She hadn't been torn apart or split up randomly. It was best to say that she'd been cut into rings. Yeah. They did make it to the bone, but didn't break through them. Her entire front was opened up like a fish fillet. I couldn't tell whether she died from blood loss or suffocation due to the multiple neck injuries, but whatever it was, she'd suffered an awful end. And yet again, for some reason, her face was left completely untouched. She clearly vomited lots of blood, and her expression was downright demonic. Had she been conscious while it was happening? Oh. Were the faces of the detestable wolves burned into her now dead eyes? I'd seen how intense this woman can be, and at this point a part of me felt like it was the real her. However, no matter how demonic, she was definitely a loving mother. To both her two sons, as well as Yasumizu as a whole. That's actually a good comparison. Looking at her reminded me of the Buddhist goddess demon, Harti, I think. Or Kishimojin, no matter how irrelevant that was. And oh boy, was it irrelevant. In Shinai-sama's court, gods on the outside had absolutely no power. Shit, fuck. I gotta get a chance to finish this last bite. Suddenly. I realized that her arms were completely unharmed. I also noticed that some of the wounds seemed to be facing downwards. The back of the hand was facing upwards, while the palm was facing down, despite the wounds being on the palm. Uh-oh. You don't want to see Takumi see this. Why? Upon further observation, I noticed something strange about her undamaged hand. Her fingers were in a peculiar position. Her right hand squeezed its pinky and finger. Meanwhile, her left was grasping all the fingers except the thumb. Had she been conscious when she'd gotten these wounds? Oh no. Had she bent her arms and pushed her fingers on the floor in this position? Was it a shape created by her painful absurd end? Or perhaps some sort of message? Oh.
Hold up. Go back to the log.
Huh?
Log. I need to read something. Scroll up to tell me the position that her hands were in. I think the worst is... Okay, her right hand squeezed its pinky and ring finger. Meanwhile, her left was grasping all the fingers except for the thumb.
Like a circle? Pinky and ring?
No, like a thumbs up. So, pinky... So...
Pinky and ring squeezed its pinky. And then...
I think
it's like a triangle, or am I not doing it right? Ring finger's your second finger, the one next to your thumb.
Alright, up a little bit. I need to... What hand was up and what hand was down? Wait. The back of the hand... Is this, So the left hand was facing downwards. The back of the hand was facing upwards, while the palm of the hand was facing down.
I kinda get the idea.
Interesting. Continue.
Huh? Well, so what does that look like? I'm trying to understand it.
I'll tell you, I guess.
Okay. Yoshitsugu had caught up with me. Oh no. With Yasunaga in tow.
Kasa.
Mom.
Oh, babies. And she told them they were wonderful before they
それだけかよ。
That's it.
それだけ?
That's it. What are you getting at?
They're gonna fight.
お前には僕の気持ちがわかるのか? 泣きわめけば納得するのかよ?
You think you understand how I feel? You want me to wail or something?
僕だって悲しいさ。絶望だって
I'm
してる。
grieving. I'm
だけ
grieving
ど
too.
僕は考えなきゃならないんだよ。
Sad, but I need
母
to
さんの
think
無念を晴らす
so I
ため
can
に
adventure.
よく考えて、よく勉
Mom
強
always
して
told me
偉くな
to
れ。
think a lot,
父さんの
study
無
a
念を
lot,
晴らすために。
become a hallmark of
そう
excellence,
母さ
so
んに言わ
that
れてき
Dad
たか
could
ら
rest
な。
in peace.
お前はいいよな。
I'm
そ
jealous
んな
of
の
you.
なくてさ、
You don't have to
好
deal
き
with
放題
that.
に生きて、
You lived
母
however
さん
you
にいっぱい
wanted,
構っ
and
て
yet
もらい
you
たい。
still got all Mama's affection.
結局、
In
僕
the
は
end,
こんな
I've been clinging to
子供みたい
something
な
so
ことをずっ
childish
と
my
こだわ
whole
って、
life and always
延
wanted
々
and
悩み
always
ながら
wasted time on
こ
such
こまでやってき
useless
た。
stuff.
それでもいつか、お
But
前
I
が大
still
人にな
thought
って
that、all these
母
walls
さんも
between
理
us
性的に
would
なっ
be
て、
gone when you
こ
grew
んな
up
わ
and
だかま
Mom
り全
became
部なくなる
reasonable.
だろう。もう、無理だな。
That's impossible now.
虚しいよ。
It makes me feel empty.
頼むからよ。
Nikki,
そんなこと言わねえでくれよ、兄貴。
please don't say stuff like that, bro. Not
母
cool,
ちゃんは
man.
いねえんだぞ。俺らがひねくれた時、
Mommy's
な
gone.
んか言ってくれる母ちゃんは。
He literally called her mommy.
I know, I saw that.
Mommy's gone. She'd always say something if we were being troublesome, but she's no longer here.
兄貴がひねくれてて
Why are you being troublesome at a time like this?
僕は母さんの無念を晴らす。
I
この
will
母さんの
eventually.
指の形
I
が
will
何なの
find
か
out
考えて
what
割
these
り出して
changes mean,
母さんの敵を
understand
討
it,
つ。
and chase down who did it.
それでお役御免だ。
That will be the end of my involvement with her.
母ちゃんはお前のこと好きだったよ
Mommy loved you, bro.
You dummy.
俺はな
Aw.
逆に兄貴にムカついてた
You know you always
母ち
piss
ゃん
me
は
off
俺にお前
too.
の話ばっ
When
か
you
する
talk, she'd always talk about you. She'd do it with the others too. Hell, she'd even talk about you when she's by herself. Like, what the fuck, dude?
寮暮らしの兄貴は知らねえだろうけどな
You live in dorms, you don't know
ずっと
this.
親父の写真に独り
Recently,
言言って
he
たんだ
often talks to
全部
Dad's
お前のだ
photo and always about you.
And the jealousy though. They have jealousy for each other, and
They're
it's
both
just, it's-
yeah, exactly.
Jeez, just find a unison, man. She loved both of you. It doesn't matter who she loved more.
嘘だ。
You're lying.
嘘じゃねえ母ちゃ
I'm
ん
not.
お
She
前の
loved
方
you
が好
more
きだ
than
った
me.
んだよ
Of course she
当た
did.
り前だ
It's better
兄貴
than
の方
you.
がいいに決まってるだから母ちゃんは
That's why
俺に
she pushed it on me.
ちくしょう
Oh my. Suddenly he pushed me aside, went forward, and reached for her body.
おい、何してるんだ
Hey, what are you doing?
Dumbass.
母ちゃんごめん
No.
Mommy, I'm so sorry.
All choked up, he screamed and opened his dead mother's mouth.
くそね
Shit, it ain't here.
吉次やめろ
Yoshitsugu-kun, stop.
何か飲み込んでいるのか
He's so precious.
Did she swallow something?
I don't know, Haruaki. You check. Silly. Yasunaga's eyes widened at my question while Yoshitsugu-kun reached for the wound on her neck.
Mommy,
母ちゃん
Did he? Did he? Okay, I was like, he's not the one puking it, is he? What he took out was something small and covered in blood. He cleaned it with his fingers, exposing something transparent. Apparently it was something covered in food wrapping.
兄貴開けろよ
Aniki, open it.
Family photo?
母ちゃんが死ぬかも
She
し
told
れ
me
ね
to
え
dig
か
through her body if she
らその
died.
時は死体
That's
かっさばけっ
nasty.
て
Cooper! Hi!
そうね出てきた
And
も
give
ん
what I found to
兄貴
you.
やっぱり母ちゃんは兄貴の方が好きだっ
She
たの
really
か
did love you more
目
than
覚
me.
ましやが
Wake
れ
the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my baby! Leave him alone!
妻子さん
The babies are fighting,
すみ
bro!
ません開いてもらえ
Sorry,
ません
but
か
could you open it to me? My hands are shaking.
触れてちょっと
Adopt. I felt apologetic. I probably wasn't even supposed to be here in the first place, so I would at least do that much. These poor babies. The wrap had a rolled up piece of paper inside. When I unrolled it, I realized just how small it was. There was tiny, but legible writing on it. Oh! The wrap protected any damage caused by blood or saliva, so I could read it clearly. Huh? What?
1. Rika.
Oh, sorry. You wanted to read that?
Yes, it's important. 1. Rikaku Uematsu. 2. Chiemi Sarazawa. 3. Shikamochi Kamoshida. 4. Neko. 5. Other.
Other? Please read this together, you two. I always knew you were concerned about my attitude. I wanted Yasunaga to show what he's capable of somewhere far away from this dreadful place, and I would be too worried if I didn't have Yoshitsugu at my side. I came this far for such thoughtlessness, but it doesn't seem like I will survive this night, so please understand this much. I loved both of you more than anything in the world. Please forget everything aside from that and have a fun brotherly life. Mother. Oh, I didn't want to read it in the accent. That was wrong. This wasn't something I could read for them. I just spread it out and put it on a simple dresser on my side.
二人で読むようにとのことだ。僕は
It
こ
says
こ
you
から出る
two
け
should
ど、
read it together.
最後に
I'll
少しだ
leave,
け
but before that,
ご遺体に
let
触れ
me
ることを許
examine
して
your
くれ。
mom's remains a bit.
They didn't say a word and I took that as a yes. I walked up to the remains. Again, I checked that the wounds on the palms were facing down. The right hand's thumb, index finger, and middle finger were up, while on the left there was only the thumb. I looked into the wound Yoshitsugu had reached into and extended my finger towards it. I opened it up and examined the cut. There was just one large tube.
なるほど。なるほど。
Let's see. Let's see.
僕はもういい。下
I'm
で
done here.
他のみんなと
I'll
待って
wait
る。
with everyone else downstairs.
Takumi was standing at the entrance to the dining hall, along with everyone else. He was armed with a farming tool, while Kanzo had a hunting knife. It was obvious that they walked around all of Yasumi's and woke everyone up. Thus they understood the situation. The Oribe brothers and I missed them because we left their houses earlier than they came to us. They probably had woken up early because they were worried about their mother. Takumi-san wasn't saying a word. He just cast his eyes down and tightly pursed his lips. He vehemently ignored his vehemently, okay. Ignored his urge to run to Kaori-san. As a man who couldn't, or was too late to, become their father, he thought he had no right to step into their family matters. It was a tragedy, from start to finish.
おはようございます。皆さん、こんな時でなんですが、大体全部わか
Good
りました。
morning, everyone. This might be a bad time for this, but I now understand everything.
二人が降りてきたら、最後の
Once they're
宴を
back,
開くことを提
I
案します。
suppose we start the final feast.
Ooh. It took a whole hour. I didn't hear any loud noises from upstairs the entire time. That was why, when they came downstairs with red eyes, we all understood that they'd been quietly crying. Oh. Is this the feast?
Yeah, we should end here.
How much longer do we have for this route?
No clue.
Oh, legit? You don't know? Because you didn't do it, right?
Right, I only got up to that awkward point, and then I was like, yeah, I'm saving this for another day.
And then you never got back to it?
I mean, I did it like literally half an hour before we started stream.
Oh, you're ahead of me. I mean, well, you were a bit. Okay, got it.
But yeah, I've gotten to darkness, so
Is that where we are?
no, we're in wit.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that was a very lovely stream, guys. Thank you for tuning in and everybody who stopped by through the almost 3 hours of stream. That was some parts were funny, very sad, and also kind of questionable, but you know, it is a visual novel. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks to Titus for always helping as usual for the Raging Loop Tuesdays. I will see about tomorrow. I do want to stream some Somnium Files, but then again, I can't really promise everything because my schedule's booked up. So if I do not end up streaming, I'll let you guys know. And then really just, it'll be a whole week of kind of silence. There won't be streaming, but back, I hope. I should be back by, I think, Monday or Tuesday. So seeing how my schedule is, we'll figure it out and we'll start streaming more, okay? Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a nice rest of your weekend, whether I see you guys or not. But yeah, cheers guys, good night.
Good night, everybody.